live on the internet. Hello, YouTubies. How you doing? Oh, my camera's not on. Okay. Good morning. We're notifying everybody that you are live, and they'll all come in and visit very shortly. YouTube is looking at a blank screen. Good morning, YouTube. How are you? Here you are. That's okay. Nobody was watching anyway. Hello. Who is that? 119. Hello. How are you? How you doing? Very warm day today here in Montreal. Hello. Your name is Celine? People don't usually use sentences anymore on TikTok. It's fascinating. Did you want me to read for you, Celine? Because you're the first one here. You're a Benny's to be in early. Well, it's usually going to take a minute or two before anybody shows up on YouTube. So here we are. Is this thing on? Tick, tick. Message of the day. You want a message of the day? Oh, boy. Da, 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 da. King of Wands. Be yourself. Good morning, Queen Bee. How you doing, honey? John wants to know, does my partner Tony still love me deeply as she did in the past? I love questions like that. John, do you still love Tony as deeply as you did in the past? And are you two even together at the moment? People ask me the strangest questions. Gigi, good morning. People ask me the strangest questions about their relationships that they're not even in. Swipe left to view real-time performance and more tips. Ooh, okay. What's going on? Oh, yes, Queen Bee. I love pulling on politics. So before I pull on the political situation, let me tell you how this works at the elemental level, all right? The universe doesn't believe in the meat suits because they're all figments of our imagination. And I know that sounds really weird, but when you understand that what you see and what you perceive is what you get. So if you see the world as a bad, mean, ugly place, it's a bad, mean, ugly place. You know what I'm saying? Oh, hello, whoever that is. Hey, Thick Dixie, good morning. So the universe kind of laughs at us when we ask about politics, but we can still ask about the politics, and they will respond in the exact same manner as they do when you read about other meat suits. So meat suits being meat suits. Hi, Mary. Good morning. Oh, still nobody on the YouTubies. Oh, that's all right. All right. So we want to read. So for those of you who are not paying attention, I'll tell you what's going on politically. So the GOAT, Prime Minister of Canada, has decided in his ultimate wisdom that when he asked his finance minister to put together a financial plan, she balked and said, no, I'm not going to do that. And I don't know what it is about women today, but when your boss tells you to frickin' do something, you say, yes, sir. How quickly would you like that done? Or, something along those lines. Otherwise, they'll go get somebody else to do the job. And if they don't get that, they don't get that. I don't know who that was. Somebody just asked me to join them and then suddenly disconnected. So maybe they didn't want to talk politics. After all, do I worship the devil? I don't believe in the devil, B, unless you're it. Want me to worship you? Do you worship the devil? What do you worship? You know what I worship? I worship me. I make me the best human being that I can be. And I laugh at people who are worried about people who aren't them because you're wasting your time, dude. Have a lovely day. Thank you for coming in. Anyway, back to what happened in politics. So Chrystia Freeland, who is this lovely freaking woman, I've been a fan of since over 20 years ago when I used to be a financial advisor. Well, she was a finance minister, and her boss, our prime minister, Mr. Justin Trudeau, love him or hate him, he's still our prime minister, asked her to do a job for him. We don't know what that job was, but Christia refused to do it. So the boss said, well, I really, really like you still here. So how about I put you in another position and we'll have somebody else do that job? And she said, no, how about I just quit your cabinet? If I can't be Fin Min, I'm taking my ball and going home. And so she quit. Well, big uproar, but nobody's talking about the budget suddenly. And, oh, wait, Ms. Freeland, she's still sitting happy as a camper as a Liberal. Oh, and wait, she thoroughly intends to run in the next election. So what are we looking at? Well, I'm not sure, but Mr. Trudeau yesterday afternoon chose the fellow that he went to dinner with Trump with the other day as the new finance minister. So here we are. So huge uproar on all the socials. Everybody's freaking out. Trudeau needs to step down for, firing someone who refused to do their job again. So he's an anti-feminist because he's not really a feminist. He's a fake feminist because he fires women who won't do their jobs. So that's always fun. Yeah, so that's it. So let's see what's really, really going on. All right, what is this? So we don't really care about the U.S. and what is happening with Mr. Trumpster over there because that's really got no bearing on our existence except for what they export to us. In which case, avoid U.S. food imports, you guys, for a little while because he plans on erasing the Emily, right now I'm doing a reading for the world because apparently we had a big shake-up in Canadian Parliament yesterday and it's going to change the world for a large number of my watchers. So we're going to start there today. As I said, politics are tricky to read for because the universe doesn't really care at all. It has no horse in the game, so to speak. All right, so here's what's going on for Canada now with Trudeau. Oh, when the first card out of the gate is the Ace of Wands. You take pause. This is the beginning of fire. Next card I get is the King of Wands reversed. So looks like somebody is taking a protective stance in their power because somebody is watching them and they can't be trusted. And hang in the game. This is the Nine of Wands reversed. This is about really being afraid that you're going to lose the game. So you should play like you're going to lose the game, only it's a reverse card. So you're almost there. You've almost completed the game. You just got to stay the course, right? Like this Nine of Wands, more so in its uprightedness, is really about stay there. It's almost over. It's almost over. And then when I flip over in the shadow cards, I got a Ten of Swords. So what just ended? What did Mr. Trudeau and firing his Fin Min Mary, go take a please go take a macroeconomics course. A simple economics course would be a good recommendation for you. I'm willing to bet you haven't the slightest clue about carbon taxes. So don't come in my chat talking about carbon taxes being a mess unless you've got some sort of background to back that up, because I'm not going to debate you. I'm reading tarot cards. And then the next shadow card is 3 Cups. So he did something right. He did something right. And then it's followed by a 6. So, and then followed by a freaking don't worry. If you worry about it, you're sticking a sword in yourself, you know. These are fascinating cards. Cabinet shuffles happen all the time for political reasons. I've been a political junkie since I was a little girl. Since Mr. Trudeau's father was prime minister, and I watched his machinations for the, I guess, two different sessions where he was prime minister. Hello, Shalimar. Your husband left you for another woman, went through a lot of karma. It didn't feel good. You don't care about the world. End. Perfect. Good. Excellent. So the less you care about the world, the more you're able to care about yourself, which is the whole point of all of this. Anyway, so whatever you think can happen there isn't what you think can happen there as far as the politics goes, you guys. And take your focus off of it. Put your focus on yourself and live your best life in spite of the politics. Because you know what? No matter what happens, you win, right? You are here for you, not for anybody else. And all those guys out there doing their religious, oh, got to follow the religious thing. The religious thing tells you to do this too. Get inside, listen to the power and the genius of the love in your heart and have done with it. Anything else is just entertainment. Good morning, Brow Queen. Haven't started a list just yet, you guys. Tell you what, though, we're talking about relationships, right? You guys get into alignment. A relationship is really about what you want to put into it. If you don't put anything into it, I don't care how bright, shiny, happy, hot, fast your immediate love affair may have begun. You don't do the work to keep it alive, it will die. That's it. You miss your husband. Oh, stop missing your husband, Shalimar. He left you for another woman. Why would you even want him back? Find yourself, become all that you can be, and realize that somebody who doesn't want you isn't worth wanting. You get that? I don't need the cards to tell me that. You gotta love yourself. Best thing that ever happened to you was a guy who doesn't love you ditching you. Stop wanting him back. Take control of your emotions, darling. Get into alignment and be your best you. You can't be your best you if you're living your life for somebody who doesn't want you. All right. We fight, we love, we forgive, we move on. Oh, forgiveness is an option. All of it. The fighting, the loving, the everything is. The only thing you can not do is move on. You're always moving on. Even if you're stuck in emotional eddies, like husbands who leave us for other women, or I could go back and spend my entire history reliving my first 58 years, or I can concentrate on making today the best day I can possibly live. Which do I choose? And it really is a choice, you guys. It really, really is a choice. All right, let's do, have I got any Toth or Trimp memberships in the room? Get you guys to speak up real quick. We'll get you on the reading list right away. I'll do that real quick. Enjoy your frequency and vibration regardless of relationships. Sam, that's what you're here for, is really now rock that vibration, right? Will you, Michelle, being okay financially is a mindset. You are not your credit rating, honey. You know, there's a guy on here named Caleb, and he preaches the exact same things that I used to teach my clients when I was a financial advisor. Pay off your debts and keep your credit cards low to zero. Use them, but pay them off every month. If you can't pay it off every month, put them in a block of ice, throw them in the freezer, and pay them off. Credit cards should be used to purchase things that are going to be quick term paid off. You don't want to pay interest rates on credit cards, guys. And if you're carrying, I believe you, Shalimar. You're telling me the story of the guy who cheated on you, going off and living his whole life without you, and you were focused on him instead of on the great gift of ditching you that he gave you. Get off of him and get on to you. Get up and go do something about being the best person you can be. Go fix your hair, get your nails did. It's your life. Your life. You can choose to bitch and complain about the life that, oh, my ex-husband left me in misery, or you can use it as a jumping off point. You got nothing. Go inside, get into alignment with yourself. You got everything, girlfriend. You got everything, and you're choosing not to see it. Relationship. Oh, Sam, see, that's a really great question. See, Sam wants to know about her inner life and her relationship with that. Guys, this is the only real thing in the whole world is you, yourself, and you. If you can go inside and grab that heart that lives and shines inside of you, that is absolute perfection and is the you that perceives this world, and be the best you that you can possibly be, Sam, that is what it is. Can you feel it? Can you feel that core heart of you? Can you feel it, Shalimar? Go, look inside of you. Take him off. Throw him in a closet. Lock him away. This is about you, not him. Hey, Jennifer, I haven't even started the list yet. I just gave a call to see who the top and membership members are in the room. And right. Okay. So, Sam, the trick is to go inside, not outside. Do you get it? So, you want to go in. It doesn't matter. If you can go in and feel that cool hot spot within you, Jesus is king. Jesus is your king, sweetheart. I don't follow somebody else's meat suit. I get one with my God. Thank you very much. And you should do the same. That's what Jesus told you to do. And love your neighbor, but whatever. You become one with this, and then everybody else becomes you. And you can look at people who wronged you, like your ex cheating on you and going off. And how do you sit here loving somebody who could do you that way, Shalimar? That's the question to you, right? And so what you do is you look at them and you go, well, once upon a time I loved that person, and that person in a different splinter, the real splinter, the greater self, that person is you. So in a different mindset, Shalimar, he is you. Do you see that? And if you can see that, when you can see that, then you go, well, he's in a really bad place and he needs to get up off his ass and find himself and become a better him, because that's his issue. That's his problem. Now, your issue becomes, who am I? What am I? Where do I come to the world from? No, you didn't treat him badly, Shalimar. You probably treated each other badly, but you are not who you were then. Right? This is where you get into alignment. Being in alignment means being here and now, not being then, not being what might happen in the future, but being right here, right now. You get this, Sam? Your mother boundaries are always pushed, right? Okay, so what you need to do is take your mom, and Shalimar, same thing with your ex, right? You take them, you put them in a box. You go, this ain't about you. Put them in the put them in the box, lock the door, and then set the key down. You can give me the key. I'll hang on to it for you. I'll give it back to you if you need to, but just give me the key. Lock the box, put him in there. This isn't about him. This is about how you feel, all right? And so when you get into alignment, you look up, well, how do I feel? Well, I feel hurt. I feel wronged. I feel angry, right? Why are you hurt, wronged, or angry? Why are you choosing to feel those three emotions, or whatever other emotion comes to you, right? And your head will give you 100,000 reasons as for why you are right in feeling hurt, angry, not in alignment, not in a good mood, whatever, anything negative, right? Take it, recognize it, go, he wronged me. He's with another woman and he's treating her good. Shalimar, he is treating her. Didn't he treat you good when you first got together? Right? He's going to marry her, and then he's going to go back to treating her the exact same way he treated you. How long were you guys together? Think about it, right? We create the way that we perceive the people that we are looking at. So whether they are good people or bad people, we choose to see them that way, right? So if you can look at that person who's angered you or hurt you or whatever and turn them back into their perfection so that they no longer hurt you, then you win, because you are not carrying them with you anymore. You are living your life, not theirs. Do you see how this magic works, you guys? And I got a grand total of 5 people watching this. Look at that. Wow. TikTok. I guess they take the Americans out of the equation and all hell goes to Lou. Oh, wow. 8 whole watchers. That's impressive. I see all y'all on the FYP page when I look at my analytics, though. So I know y'all chicken shit to come in. You went through karma for hurting him in your relationship. Yeah. Oh, see, and that, Shalimar, that is that you are able to recognize that is to the benefit of your soul, right? And to his, right? Because I believe it's Eckhart Tolle. He teaches when you heal yourself, and he means spiritually by healing your separation from self, then you heal the world, right? You will not toss it. All right. Gone. All right, Sam. This is so powerful, right? It's the alignment that's key. It's just soaking right into this. It only takes really a second to get there, maybe 7 at best. Right? It's only you have to heal, Shalimar. All you got to do is get into alignment with yourself. Negative thoughts are going to come up. They're going to bubble up in our pointy little heads because that's what our pointy little heads do. So what do we do with those nasty little thoughts? We recognize them for what they are and we transform them so that they no longer hurt us or make us angry or make us feel anything, because we become totally immune to it. Right? Well, fix your heart, Shalimar. Don't be brokenhearted. Take it, put the pieces back together, use your own power within yourself, and recognize the fact that you are perfect. And the only hurt that you feel is that which you choose to allow somebody else to put upon you. I mean, short if you got a broken legs, that's a different kind of hurt, you know? But even so, if you get really, really good at the practice of alignment, you can completely, utterly, totally eliminate physical pain as well. Right? It's where you put your focus, right? You put the focus on the pain. That's all you got is pain. You put your focus on this beautiful love light living inside your heart. You're good to go. Does that make sense to any of you guys? Are we here? Oh boy. All right. So, all right. You tell yourself, I can't control what people say, but I can try to. And it's not just your reaction, it's how you feel about whatever it is that they said or did, right? Like, why are you choosing to give somebody you don't know? Like this whole thing with Christopher Freeland this morning. Can you have an oracle, Tina? Fellow. Yeah, I wonder if I could be called. I'm the oracle of Tina. Yeah, I can put you on my list, Bella. So we're going to take a few names on the list here, you guys. If you are top or Trent members, you get bumped to the top of the list. All right, so we got Sam on the reading list. Shalimar. Did you want a reading, honey? And we got Bella. Who else is in there this morning? Speak now or forever hold your peace, you guys. Now, hello, let me get your whole name here. Amaniser, Amanekar. How do you pronounce your name? Amaniser. You spell that right? I'm gonna pop this out so I'm not doing the right neck twisty thing. Pop this out, put it over here. Bring this back. All right, let's see what we're doing here. You don't want me to read for you, Shalimar? I don't understand. Okay. But I don't have to read for you. All right, Selena, Brow Queen, we get you on there, and Jennifer. Alrighty. Oh, hey, you guys, you want to hear this? This is so cool. I've got to do as soon as the show closes on Sunday. I'm doing a special announcement to Maison Plaker, well, actually to the Zone Plus project, and we raised $500 for them this year through you guys throwing donations here into the chat. So cool. Thank you very much. And we got 2, and I have no idea how much they were for or who did them, but we got 2 donations for the Elton John Foundation. So thank you guys. Rock and roll. All right. And any Toth memberships? I bet he's still hella grippy and drippy. Who are you referring to, certified Ed? Do. Or is your name a hint? All right, you guys, I want you to stay in alignment, and we're going to start here. All right. Oh, we got 3 watchers on YouTube this morning. Hi, YouTubies. I don't have. Oh, you're one of those. everybody report Mr. Certified PED, who seems to have a problem with being a decent human being. I think unsafe for children would be the, there you go, submit. By. Also, I have to throw you out, Certified PED, because you don't know how to behave like a decent human being. So have a nice life. Bye-bye. All right, guys, you want to be scumbags in life? Go do it in somebody else's live, not mine. That was fun. God. Ugh. All right. Do you think they like being made fun of? Because they deserve it. All right. Where are we now? All right, Sam, we're going to start with you. Shake, shake, shake it off. Hey, did I tell you guys, my hubby Greg, the Pepper Master, is a total, good morning, April, is a total Taylor Swift fan. My husband's a Swiftie. And he made, we had to reformulate his cranberry sauce this year because we couldn't get whole cranberries. We could get juice, but we couldn't get whole cranberries. Go figure. Anyway, so he made essentially I guess it's a coulis. Fantastic. It's beautiful. And he made it with Trinidad perfume peppers, but he made it for Taylor Swift. I swear to God, he starts walking around singing Shake It Off, I'm dead. I am absolutely, because he doesn't walk around singing anything. Anyway, we'll see. I doubt he'll start. April, I got you on the reading list to read for you right after Sam. So if you guys want to get bumped to the top of my reading list, you'll join my Toth membership. Until December 31st, any donations in here will end up going back for the Zone Plus project. But we're going to do a new charity in the new year. Because I don't know how this is going to work. Oh, Thick Dixie, you most definitely are. Thought I saw, I don't know who else I saw. I thought I saw somebody else come in this morning, but I guess not. All right, here we go, darling. Oh, all right, where are we? We are, all right, Sam, here we go. Oh, Miss T, I didn't have you on the list yet. I'll put you on there right away. All right, Sam, I got the Four of Pentacles, followed by the Eight of Wands, followed by the Queen of Pentacles. Queen Pentacles are who make things real. And it's like you are missing somebody or you're missing someplace. Sam, where do you want to be? Where do you want to go? What do you want to get to that is apart from you? Is this just your understanding? Is this me just working on your alignment? Who is this? Is this somebody you want to be with at Christmas? Is this somewhere you want to be at Christmas? What am I looking at, Sam, my friend? Oh, you want to buy a house. Look at that. Do you have a budget that prepares you for a final date when you're going to have the money to buy your house? Oh, your son is back home. Do you want him out of your home? No. You're okay with him home? Or is this a case of careful what you wish for? These are solid cards, girl. This is all about this. This screams off. You didn't make the budget. Make the budget. You need a budget. Without a budget, you ain't going nowhere. Do you get this? Then he is where you need to be. So yeah, so this isn't about him. Everything else is, you got this solidity. You've got this base. You've got him. You have got your wish and your jumping off point. Do you get this? Do you feel the solidity of where you are? Now you need that budget to put all that financials in the into place. Do you see how this works? You've got shared parenting. Do you have exchange of funds that you need to do between the two of you for the shared parenting? Do you have a financial imbalance that needs to be balanced? What am I looking at here? You crave it. Yeah, no, yeah, me too. You wish men could be faithful to their wives. Well, you could wish till you're blue in the face, Shalimar, but you cannot control other people. So putting your efforts and energies into wishing them to be different never works. Good morning, Holly. How are you? I need a budget here, darling. See, so here's the budget. Here is laying it out. This is how I'm going to buy the house. And look at this happens very, very quickly, right? And this, queens are about making things real, right? Just closing that gap. You're going to have that house before you know it. But it starts. Look at this sun in Capricorn. This is starts now. Do you get this? Now gets you working towards what it is that you want working and closes the gap to make it real. This is too easy. You want to see the shadow card? Haha. Put more effort into it. You want to buy this house? Write that budget. All right. And stay out of your head. I love cards that jump out. Look at that. Stay out of your head. Know that it's going to happen. Know that it's going to happen. And it will help get into alignment. Visualize, right? This is how the law of attraction wants to work, right? You get into alignment. Visualize yourself turning the key to that new kitchen, walking in there, and literally flipping on the lights and slouching down on your sofa in your new house, right? But leave it there and let the universe deliver it to you. And the universe is going to emotionally dictate messages to you to follow that will take you there, right? It's on your path, right? Except you haven't put that budget down. Create that budget. Make that budget happen. If you don't do that budget, it's not going to happen. All right. So, Shalimar, did you want me to read for you or not? Because I'm going to read April Compton because she's on my subscription list, and then you're up next. Da, da, da. Four of Cups. Nice. Happy cards. Emotional cards. What's going on, April? Why so emotional? Da, da. Page of Cups. That's good. Page of Cups. Use the emotion to create. Oh. Devil's in the details. Look at all these sixes. Girlfriend. Sam, if you need help with the budget, send me a private message and I'll give you a link to a couple of sites that will help you create your budget. Dude, the more aggressive you are with the budget, the quicker you'll have your house. You don't want me to read for you. Okay, I'll take you off the list, Shalimar. No worries. All right. No, you don't have to leave. You are perfectly welcome to stay and watch if you want, honey. You will get so much if you practice the alignment exercises anytime we do them. Maybe I'm just entertaining to watch, whatever. No, please stay if you would like to stay, please do. All righty. April, my darling. April. What happens in April, honey? Is this April your date? Is this a date I'm looking at? Da, da, da. You're not sure. You're not emotional today or lately. Have you managed to successfully get this solidity to where you've been wanting it to get? This being hubby, of course. Is he stepping up? Is he taking care of the bubbles, dude? Page of Cups is about the seed of an emotion. So you're taking control of them would also come up as the Page of Cups, right? If this is you putting together your alignment to give him the solidity that you need to have, then this is working, right? Devil's in the details. So whatever it is that you're doing seems to be coming together for you here, honey. And then the shadow cards are crazy. Go with the flow, go with the flow, go with the flow. Literally. What's missing? I got wands, swords, and pentacles. The Six of Cups is the only thing missing. Peace and harmony, Sam. Don't talk about politics if I'm going... Dude, if you think I'm mean, you ain't seen nothing yet. I ain't here for you. I'm here to read tarot cards for people who want me to read tarot cards for me. If you want to fight with me, don't come into my live. I'm here to read tarot cards. And talk about whatever I want to talk about. Now, be as mean as I want to be. My life. I don't know what that's all about. Like, seriously, Mary? Come on. So what do you think, April? People are funny. I'm just reading politics. I'm not mean anyway. I'm just truthful. People don't like truth. I learned that a long, long time ago. Well, Shalimar, why don't you go back to school, honey? You could, you know. You're not old. And even if you are, you still got plenty of time left. You get this, eh? Here, April, honey, this is all about you creating your existence the way that you want it to be, choosing how to feel about what you're seeing and where you're going and what you're doing. And the better you are at staying in alignment with the perfection and wonder and beauty of who you are, where you are, when you are, the easier this is going to be for you. You've got, look, dude, you've got everything. You've got all that you need. Everything, right? The stresses that are in your life are caused by other people, right? Your money situation is comfortable, it's taken care of. You don't have to worry about anything financially. You get to do whatever you want all day, every day. The only thing that you have issues with is control over emotion. That's the only 6 that's missing here. And if you get into alignment and you practice being in alignment, then you will build that perfection for you emotionally. You just got to practice it. This is taking a chance on yourself. Look at the abundance here. Oh my gosh, April. And look, you've got the best partner in the world to help you. And there comes the 4 of Cups that jumped out for you earlier, right? Create it how you want it to be. Choose. If you're in a bad mood, April, actively get yourself into alignment and choose a better mood. Easy peasy, easy peasy. After you've been following me this long, you've got to be able to know how to get into alignment when you're out of alignment. Do you not? Practice choosing your emotions, right? And it's all about your emotional state, because if you're angry, you're hurt, you're whatever, you can just get into alignment and then you don't have to feel anything. Numb is a choice of feeling. You don't have to feel anything, you guys. You just go, okay, I'm going to get into it. You know what I used to get into alignment before I knew what the hell I was doing was Moody Blues in Search of the Lost Chord. And I would listen to this album on repeat because who was talking about frequencies? Hey, Treva, good morning. Somebody was talking about frequencies, and I think it was Sam, and living your best frequency. And honestly, that's what it's all about, right? You're here to vibrate as this meat suit. Be the best suit that you can be, right? Ah, baby. And Bella decided to ditch. How unfortunate. Well, you don't stick around long enough for a reading, you guys. You don't get a reading. How about that? Oh, did Mary leave? Just out of curiosity. Are you still here, darling? Nabin Candel, will you graduate? Do you have enough credits to graduate? Nabin? Anybody can graduate. All you got to do is accumulate enough credits. All right, who we got next? Thick Dixie. You are up next. And then I got Treva come in this morning as well. All right, who else I got left? I got Brow Queen and Jennifer on the free list here, you guys. Jennifer Estrella. Here we go. Thick Dicks. How you going, honey? And Knight of Swords. 8 of Swords. Look at you. Emperor. Oh. You going chasing after... Oh, is this a big fish? What is this? Who's the Emperor here? Who's this that needs to make a decision that you seem to think is, you're the only one stopping you? Who is this? Who's this? Is this a big fish, honey? Who or what is this emperor that you want to go after and you're afraid it won't work if you go after them? What is this? You don't ever, you guys, you don't, as long as you know what the hell the cards are talking about, you don't ever have to type them into TikTok live here. You're not sure. All right. So how are you getting your new clients? Because I'm looking, this reads like a boss, right? So it's either the business in general or it's a big fish. So you need to go after, are you doing the 3 things every day that you need to do to make money in your business? This is my first question. Are you following your business plan? Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And did you write the business plan? Because if you wrote your business plan, then you know, hi, Nikki, then you know what the 3 things that you need to do every day actually are. Do you know what they are? Because if you don't, then this is the emperor. So let's figure out who your emperor is, sweetheart. You don't believe it's business. Is this your dad? Your husband? This is. So I'm getting protectionist, sacrificial lamb, yin yang. This comes up. This is the Aries card, right? So he's stubborn. Are you? How is? Your dad died 12 years ago. I don't think it's dad then. All right. So this is coming up yin yang, and this is the partner here. And you want to go after something and you don't trust but he's going to step up. Is that what I'm seeing? And so you're afraid. Where's this going? Is this leaving the house for like 8 hours at a time to do the business and your fear that he's not going to step up? Because this is where the let go and let God comes into play. And God being your other half in this particular case, right? Let it go. Drop the rock, dicks. Listen, you have your business plan. You know this is going to succeed, right? Watch what happens. If you have your focus on him and whether or not he's living up to your standards of taking care of the house and the kids, then you're not running your business. Do you get this? You are the only one not trusting him. He's perfectly happy with the way the underwear are folded. Do you get this? Let him do it. Let him be the sacrificial lamb. Yeah. Oh, yes. It's hard. It's hard to let go of it all. But dude, it's a practice, right? You've got to put your focus on where you need to have your focus at the moment that you need to be focused. So if it's time for you to be sitting down and doing your work, you can't be thinking about whether or not he's picking up the balls and taking care of everything at the other end. You got it? You need to be focused on doing the business, doing the work, doing the things that you need to do, right? This is you holding you back. This isn't him creating this 8 of Swords. This is you creating this 8 of Swords. And it's like, oh, woulda, shoulda, coulda, can I, but, oh, if, only if. Do you get this? Right? You've got boundaries, right? And you can say, listen, dude, you need to carry this. But if this becomes your be all and end all, then you're not doing this. You get it? Do. Let's see what your shadow card has to say. You hate them words. You're not alone. Look at that, right? He loves you. He's the wind beneath your wings. He is going to step up and pick up. Why? Because he loves you. Look at this. Look at this. He's got a freaking duster in his hand, right? He's just not very good at it. He's a boy. Do you get it? Right? You guys hold everything. Pick and choose what you're going to worry about. You can choose to worry. Worry is just going to shove shit into your head. But here, that was a 6 of Swords. This is a 5 of Swords. This 1. Well, Jesus and I reconcile, and we'll get a positive in a few days. But the positive what, darling? And this is your release, Thick Dixie, right? When you let go of the day-to-day insanity that's holding you back, then you're able to focus on, don't look at the bottom of this card, then you're able to focus on the harvest and the, Greg likes to say, just make more hot sauce, right? Put your focus on what you need to do and keep it there. Yes, it's chaotic. Yes, it's going to drive you nuts, but control how and when it's going to drive you nuts. And frankly, if you're able to focus and do all of this, then why are you crying because he didn't manage to clean up something to you? This is all about housework, honey, right? Focus on what's going right, not what's going wrong. Does this make sense to you, sweetheart? These cards are crazy. Because look at this. Here comes the lovers all there and the abundance, right? So get into alignment. The house is always clean. No, I think that's part of the problem. I think it's not as clean as you would have it if you were the one doing it. This is the energy that I'm getting, right? Where you need to be focused on running your business, right? Does this make sense? Am I half asleep here? Hey, Joe, how are you? Hi, Susan. I have a list, but I can put you on the list, honey. Hey, you guys, Joe is my sister's oldest boy. He's the only baby I ever dropped on his head. And 4 kids homeschooled, right? Who's doing the homeschooling, Thick Dixie? Are you the school teacher or is he stepping up to be the school teacher? Because if he's stepping up to be the school teacher, then you got to let him be the school teacher. Do you get where we're going with this? Right? Either that or you've got to control it. Knock some sense in. I think so. I like to think so, Joe. I know your sister real well. She's been my sister for 58 years. Your sister, your mother, my sister. Excuse me, you guys. I am experiencing toxic overwhelm from the carpets at the convention center where we are selling pepper master sauces through Sunday. All right, Dixie. All right. So Dixie, seriously, you need to decide. I don't know that doing the homeschooling and doing the business is conducive. So either the kids got to step up, dad's got to step up, or the kids got to go to public school because you can't do both. You really need to focus. That Knight of Swords screams focus. Does that make sense for you, honey? Because if you've got the business plan, that's all you should be working on. Unless you've got in the business plan the kids homeschooling as part of that, you know? Anyway, you need to create boundaries. Yeah, it's a headache. Stop choosing to have it be a headache and relax into it and make it happen. All right. Brow Queen, are you still here? And then I've got Triva on my wait list. Hi, Ty. Good morning. I can put you on my reading list if you like. Gonna have to be patient for a little while, though. Well, did that type in there? That didn't type in there. Why not? There we go. Tati, who's on the YouTubies. There we go. All right, here we go. Brow Queen. You're welcome. Patience is your friend, though, guys. Try. What do we got? 10 to 10. I'm here till noon today, you guys. Any donations you guys throw into the chat, go to a Support Zone Plus project, which is all about creating community for people in the HIV/AIDS community. Sure, Janet, let's get you on there. All right. I am going to close the list for right now, you guys. I don't know what the gift is after you name Janet, and I can't imagine how I would be able to find you. Oh, there we go. That's how. Janet. .8. There we go. All right. Thank you for the dinos. Appreciate that, you guys. All right, Brow Queen. Let's see what we got for you this morning. Oh, the lovers out of the gate. I love this card. Such a great card. It's all about two becoming one in perfect balance. And sixes are really the first level of perfect balance, right? And then I get the 9 of Pentacles, which is abundance and everything coming together. And then I get you sitting on this pile of abundance, wishing you were somewhere else. Is this a woulda, shoulda, coulda? Is this not good enough for you? Is this, how do you make this happen? Right? Oh, Lee Crowley, what is going on here? Brow Queen. Is this you trying to get somewhere? Or so the Queen of Pentacles often comes up here. The Queen would like to make the solidity and the perfection real, and because she's a Pentacle, she's not solid. There's something unsolid about where she is, in spite of being total solidity, especially on the heels of a 9. And so she, in this aspect, you've got, I'm going to go out on a limb, and because of the Pentacles, I'm going to assume this has to do with it. You fear. Oh, so this is just me telling you to get into alignment, Brow Queen. This is, you got a 3-year relationship. It's great so far, but you're afraid. What's missing? What is missing? And as long as you think that there is, sorry, I got something on my tongue. As long as you think there's something missing, there's going to be something missing. Do you see how the, so, all right, so get into alignment with me right now, Brow Queen, and I want you to get into alignment. I want you to feel for the answer here. This is the perfect relationship. You know it. It's going really, really good. Everything is fantastic. What am I missing? I want you to ask yourself this question. I want you to feel for the answer. You don't have to type it in here. You just want to feel for the answer. Can you feel what is missing? And if you can feel it, then we're moving forward. What are you separate from? What are you not complete with? Are you just afraid it's going to break down? Can you feel for that answer? Tell me, direct me where I'm going with this. The alignment shall set you free, darling, because the Fool is your shadow card. Do you feel where this is going for you, Brow Queen? You know it's your wall, so drop the walls. You don't need the walls. You've got alignment. Get it? Get your meat suit on board. You are here to live your meat suit's best life. Do you get it? You're ready to let them down. Then erase the hell out of them. Then get rid of them. You don't need them. And the easiest way to eliminate them is to get into alignment. This is your month. This is Capricorn. This is healing that last gap. This is healing that ego inception that created your separation from self. That you don't need the separation anymore. You have alignment, right? You don't need the walls anymore. You have alignment. Do you feel that? Wow. I love this Fool on here for you. What's the next one? Oh, and don't forget to create your boundaries, right? You let the walls down, but you get to be the boss. You get to choose your emotions from here on in. You feel that? Ah, cool. You know where you're going. Drop. This is so totally a case of just drop the rock and let it be, because, this is what you're here for. Your mistake in the past is getting back into your head and trying to control the way things are going to go. Stop trying to control things and let things go the way they're going to go. And in alignment, they can't not go well, right? They're just going to go, right? That's when in doubt, get into alignment. If you are doubting, get into alignment. It's always the answer. It's the only answer the cards ever give when you are out of alignment. Where are we next? Triva. You still here, honey? All right. So those waiting on the free list, I got Jennifer, I got Tai T, and I got Janet. There we go. Triva, my warrior, honey. Where are you physically? Are you still, are you at home? Are you in clinic? Where are you? Hi, Susan. I can put you on my list, honey. I got plenty of time this morning. It's only 5 to 10. My cards are boxed on me. Susan, whoops, Susan, curving 320. There you go. What to do? You're leaning towards going back. Well, I'll tell you what. There's going to be a point at which two things are going to happen for you, where you're going to decide that it's easier to just let the medical people take care of you, which they can do, but it won't be living your best life, and you already know this. Or you're going to grab those reins and go, I am ready, but you need to be the one ready to do that. Alignment is your best friend. I'm just going to unbox these cards for you, honey. And then we'll read. That was just those. All right. So let's see. All right. Alignment is your best friend. You already know this. Right? You know that when you need to use crutches, you use crutches, you know. But you really only need to yourself in this. Good morning, Meryl. How are you? Dun, 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 dun. Here we go. Triva, I got a 5 of Wands. Yeah, see, it's you're choosing the worry. This is the fun part. Devil's in the details, right? I got a tower here in the middle, so you've got a false conception that you're hanging on to and bringing with you. Really, legitimately, what you need. This is your out of the gate, starting gate. You need to. Are you aware that you are writing your own story as you go? That you are the creator in this existence. Triva, my warrior. Are you aware that yeah, right? Okay. And so if you worry that the story is going to go badly for you, then what are, I got to prove I'm human. There we go. Drag the puzzle piece into place. Sorry about that. I rebuke every demonic spirit you are invoking with your demonic activities. Often, I want to know why you are calling demons into my live here. What's the matter with you? You create demons. Why you want to bring them in here? Unknown fears, right? Get out of it. All right. So here's your unknown fears, right? You are afraid of what you are not currently remembering because you are dealing with what you are remembering. To get this? You are creating the healing, because this is a 5 of Wands, not a 5 of Swords. Do you feel the healing that you're getting by working out all of the crap that you've been carrying? Triva, do you feel the healing that you are getting by going inside and healing what is broken? Right. All right. So watch this. So why are you afraid of what hasn't come up yet? What hasn't bubbled up yet? You already know you're successful at transforming it. You already know how valuable you are as a complete human being in alignment. Why do you want to create more like Ophanim here coming in with his demonic spirits? Why do you want to create demons where there are none? You are choosing to create your demons. These aren't demons that you're dealing with, my honey. They are things that happen to you that in the moment were what they were. No, but watch this. You are looking back at your past and going, oh, these horrible things happened. You're working through them. You are transforming them so they no longer have any control over you. So they no longer hurt you. So they no longer make you angry. So that these negative feelings based on who you were then no longer control your life. Do you get this? And the more you stop those things from being allowed to control your life, the better off you become, right? The devil's in the details here. Right? So you have to look at those past things and go, whatever happened, I own it. I embrace it. That was me, and I did the best I could with what I was then. This is who I am now, and I write my story, not my past, not my future, but me the perceiver, me the love, me the light of the world. Do you get that? You feel this truth, Triva, because You're the only one that exists in this story. And you gotta, when that shit comes bubbling up, and you gotta hand over your control to that higher self or to a medical professional, then you hand that over. But the devil is in the details of what you're handing over. The doctors cannot help you transform those emotions. They can help you make it easier to find your alignment, because you don't have to worry about all the bigger things that are too much for you at the moment. Do you feel that? So yeah, if you need help, uh, just making sure the I's are dotted and T's are crossed, then take that help. But you are the one choosing how you perceive everything that's going on. You get it? You are the creator here. You are the chosen one. You are the Son of God here, right? You are your Jesus. Be your Jesus. Become one with that energy and live it all day, every day. And if you can't be the one in control, get into alignment and let go and let God, right? This is the go with the flow. You just got to be brave enough to go inside and practice the staying inside. You get this? And go after it with a vengeance. You deserve to be the best you in the whole world, Treva. Especially now, having found how freaking amazing you are. Don't let it go just because your pointy little head is scared. Don't let your, I'm scared. Okay, we're going to get into alignment. Now you're not scared. Feel the control? Take the control, Treva. And if you need help to get your pointy little head into alignment, then that's going to help. Use the help available to you until you don't need it anymore. But getting into alignment, honestly, is the only help you really, really need at the end of the day. Love to you, Treva. Hang in there. You're doing so good, honey. Just stay out of your head, because your pointy little head will steer you in the scared, angry, lost direction, right? Stay in control. Stay in power. Stay in love yourself, and then love the world, right? All right, bad to the bone. I put you on my list. I got Jennifer Estrella waiting for a reading. Yeah, feel your way through this, Treva. You're either going to go back into the hospital because you're going to use it to help take that emotional control into full power, or you're going to take that emotional control into full power and not need the hospital. You decide which, but you know exactly how to do this. Totally. Totally. And feel your way through it. Don't let your pointy little head decide. You're the one in control. But get into alignment. Jennifer. Who's that? Autumn Sunrise Healing. Well, I got 10:03. I got plenty of time. I'll put you on the list. Autumn. Wait, come back here. Where did your name go? Autumn. Autumn dot. Sunrise dot. Healing. All right. All right. For those of you patiently waiting for a reading, here's my reading list. I'm going to do Jennifer Estrella right now. Then I got Tai T, who's following along on YouTube. I got Janet with 3 T's and an 8. I got Susan Irving, 320, Bad to the Bone, 357, and Autumn Sunrise Healing. What can we ask? Bad to the bone, you don't have to ask anything. The cards will tell you what you most need to hear. And I'll tell you what, at the end of the day, the only thing you really need to hear is get into alignment. That's it. That's all. Because you're here for you and to live the best you that you can possibly be. And the cards will tell you how to do that and nothing else. Oh, you're welcome. Bad to the bone. That's why I read these cards. They are so freaking powerful. So powerful. If you can listen to them, but you got to listen to them with your heart, not your pointy little heads. Pointy little heads don't listen very well, do they? Hello, Jamaica. Oh, do. How's the weather there, Lorraine? I bet you it's sunshiny as all get out. All right, here we go. Jennifer. Queen of Pentacles. Get into alignment. What are you missing? What do you need to go after and you're afraid to fuck up? What is this? So I get a Queen of Pentacles. Again, Queen of Pentacles is going to be the card of the day here. It you two doing the work. Thanks you. Ah, you're welcome, bad to the bone. Queen of Pentacles followed by the Lost card. This is the Strength card. This is the be brave enough to pick the sun out of the sky and burn your fingers and go with the flow. This is followed by the Wheel of Fortune. And this is Take a Chance. Oh, I love this song. Take a chance, take a chance, take a chance, take a chance. That's all I hear when this card comes up. Take the chance, you got to be brave enough. What do you want to go after? What is this? Holy cow. What is this, Jennifer? What do you need to go after? And you're afraid to go after because it didn't go well last time and you're afraid it won't go well this time. Not sure. Is this a new job? You want to go somewhere? You want to move somewhere? So this is about physical solidity. This is right here, right now, because this is a Capricorn here in the bottom corner. So you know what I'm talking about. You just got to be brave enough to go the hell after it. Take a spin. You want to go to the casino for New Year's Eve, but it's so expensive? Go to the casino. Put a limit on your spending, and then don't worry about it. Go have a good time. What the hell are we looking at here? This can't be so simple. You pulled away from a relationship. You're distant from this relationship, right? What are the good reasons, though? All right. So you're thinking about this because you're comparing what happened here, the reasons here, right? Ah, this is taking a chance. You had to be brave enough to take. Okay. So why are you missing it? If you pulled away from it, why are you missing it and second guessing it? Let's go there. Feel for the answer, Jennifer. Why are you missing this relationship? You pulled out of this relationship, you think, for good reasons, for yourself, and now you're missing it because I got the five of cups here. Do you think in that having pulled out of this relationship that you've killed it, it's dead and you can't go back to it? Or are you second guessing? What are you second guessing? You're burnt out. I was focused on kids and go, go, go. Yes. Okay. All right. But the go, go, go was being gone, gone, gone out of alignment, right? You're second guessing that it's dead. But it's not. I don't think it is. Oh, I got sixes, two sixes, two sixes. If you go after it, come on. You told you're out of alignment. Get into alignment. You can handle anything in alignment, honey. You really, really can. And here's the fun part: when you're in alignment, the shit that you can't handle, the universe takes care of. This is too easy. You already know this. I don't need to reteach you this, do I really? You are so good at that. No, sick leave is great. Like I just told Treva in her reading, if you need to rely on sick leave or medical care or whatever to help you be enough you that you can be in alignment all day, every day, then take what is available to you. Somebody living in Syria does not have access to the ability to just take sick leave, right? So take sick leave as you need it, get back on your feet, but realize that you are choosing to be where you are all day, every day, whether you know it or not. What's missing here? The Six of Cups, right? That's the emotional choices. That's the emotional go with the flow, right? So if you're choosing to be unhealthy and ungrounded, you're still choosing it, right? So this is when it's the Six of Swords, it's a go with the flow just as much as these are. If it's a Six of Cups, it's still a go with the flow. Pick and choose. Pick and choose. These are so much. This is what is presenting to you. Everything's going great. Physically, everything's financially, everything's cool, this is great. And this is about allowing the healing that can happen for you when you're in alignment. If you're not in alignment, then how can healing happen for you, right? You already know that this get into alignment works for you, and for you have chosen to be out of alignment, and you've decided that you want it back. So go get it, right? Go tell them, I'm feeling better. I think I can, we can do this. And oh, wait, when you've got a legitimate relationship and a partner working with you, the two of you can help carry you when you're feeling weakened. You get it? So you can, but you gotta want to be in that relationship for the relationship, right? And don't worry about the spilled milk. Don't even worry about it, right? Just look at him coming back to you. This is coming on the inside. Look at this, hot and heavy. Here, this is make sure the kids are taken care of. But trust your heart is gonna carry you when you need to be carried, right? And oh, guess what? And if you have a relationship partner, oh, look at this, and the 7 wands. Communicate how much you need the healing. Communication is everything, honey. If rather than distancing from the relationship, because these are great cards for you and you know it, right? That's why you're missing it and second guessing the separation. Put it back together and say, listen, tell them, my tarot card reader, she said that I would have a much easier time doing it. Yeah, because you shut down and you stopped communicating, right? Jennifer, open it back up. You were afraid, you were fearful, you were whatever, right? Now you get back into alignment and you go, okay, here's where we were going, and this is what happened to me. And can we go back to, right? So it's wide open. Is it dead? Not according to these cards, but you got to put more effort into it. And you've got to decide that once you decide you're going to go into it, that you're going to go all in and not just, oh, but until I get out of alignment again. Do you see how that works? If you're going to go in on this, go all in. Otherwise, go all out. But don't second guess your answers. Right? Make sense? Yeah, it's exactly the same. Go all in, darling. Oh, I know you do. You're amazing. And the kids will get it too, right? Whoops. Oh, no. Splash coffee on my keyboard, you guys. Not helpful. Hopefully. Let's see. If any numbers start spinning out of control, you'll know why. Right? Your kids will get it. Kids are closer to alignment just by virtue of being kids who don't have anything in life to stress them, to choose to stress about, right? I have to laugh. All these young kids today getting psychiatric supports and help, and so much so that, we can't afford to support everybody suddenly. If everybody actually used the supports available to them to just get into alignment, life would be so much better for everybody. All right. Where are we next? Jennifer, let me know what happens. Communicate with your ex and make him not your ex anymore. Communicate and go all in or all out, as the case may be, but I think it's going to be all in. So do it to it. Tai T, you still waiting for a reading, my darling? Dun, 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 dun. Are you still there, Ty? Oh, Greg, you're about to have a customer. No thickener or bonder. You are still here. Great. All right. So we're doing a YouTube read now, you guys. So you won't see the answers. I'll have to read them for you. Here we go. Ty. I got 6 of Swords. Get out of your head and go with the flow. Oh, and wait, whoa, communication is key, happy, whoa, wow, you got great cards. You can just get out of your head. You have a decision that you have to make. You have something, do you have exams that you have to write? What am I looking at here, T? I got the Hangman is the overriding card, and very, very often this card comes up because you're in a sort of a stuck kind of place and you don't know how to move forward, or don't know what to do next, when really all you gotta do is keep doing exactly what you're doing. You don't know what I'm referring to, eh? You're not in school. What do you feel stuck about, Ty? What do you feel hesitant about going all in on? What do you want to tell the universe? What causes you? Is this a relationship? Because this is all in your head. I don't know why it's a relationship, but it's all in your head. She doesn't know. She, he, they don't know that you exist. Is this correct, Ty? Can I give you a reading for the next months here? Are you going to find a job? Are you looking for a job, Jada Pelletier? Ty. Do they even know that you exist? Honey, Jade, all you got to do is get into alignment and actively treat looking for a job like it's a job. And vast majority of jobs out there are not advertised. Oh, you do know. Okay, so you're worried about what? What are you worried about? Why am I getting this card? Why am I getting this? Are you so paralyzed by stunned by her beauty that you can't go after the relationship? Or am I getting this because you don't know how to make the relationship advance any further, so you're stuck? Why are you feeling stuck, Ty? Is this something that she's doing, or communicating or not communicating? Or is this you that's stuck? Feel for the, because you're stuck in a past relationship. Well, this is it, dude, you got to get your head out of that past relationship and realize that this new relationship ain't the same relationship and is not gonna go the same way. So, and here's the fun part. As soon as you decide that you're going to go forward on this relationship, you should really, no, you haven't missed it yet, bad to the bone. You really need to communicate with this new relationship that you are nervous about this relationship with them because of what happened previously. Does that make sense to you? And as soon as you communicate those things, you'll find the relationship working better for you. But yeah, this becomes that energy, this becomes the shit or get off the pot card, right? Because the longer you are in this analysis paralysis, you're just going the flow, waiting to see how this works out. You're just hanging out there. And guess what kind of message she or they are getting from you, Ty, is that, well, maybe he's not really interested. Do you see that? You need to communicate what you want, not only to the universe, but to this relationship, and go all in on it. And this is where your joy comes from, is choosing what you're doing, right? Heal the past and you heal the future, right? But get one with yourself. You write your journey. And if you're still trapped in an old relationship, get into alignment with that old relationship and move forward. This makes sense to you, Ty? Look at the happy joy. Are the kids involved here, Ty? Or are you two just very young? Why am I getting children on this sun card? Are the children involved, or you two are just very young? How old are you? Where are we getting this? Thank you for the fest burst, bad to the bone. Oh, thank you. You're 32. Oh, you guys got all kinds of time, all kinds of life to have and enjoy together. Excellent. All right, where are we? Good luck to you, Ty. But yeah, communication is your key. Hi, Jenny. I'm reading from a list. I can ask Spirit if they got a message for you, but you're going to have to be patient. All right, where are we? Ty needs to communicate. Oh, you're welcome, Ty. Good luck. Come back next Tuesday. Let me know how it went. Communicate. Yeah, so it's a shit or get off the pot. All right. Janet 8, where are you? Hi, Surenren. Why do you keep doing that? I can't give you a free membership if you keep changing your name, honey. I can never find you. Janet 8, are you still here? Dum, 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 dum. Janet, look at you. Welcome back. Here we go. Let's see what I can do for Janet. What time we got? 20 after 10. Lots of time. Page of Pentacles right out of the gate, followed by 3 of Wands. Ooh, oh man, girl. This is, I am on fire suddenly. Then the Queen of Wands. And look at this. Look at the 10 of Pentacles coming out here on top of the deck. Face up. Devil's in the details. What the hell? Did you just invest in something and you have My good gosh, what is this? Well, Serenity, my darling. I don't know who she is, but and where are we? Janet, Page of Pentacles. This is, you have to write something in order to create. Is this a job application? What are we looking at here for you? Is this you becoming a doctor or a nurse or something, healing? The wands here are everywhere, even in the Pentacles card. The Page of Pentacles is carrying a wand, which is fascinating. And it jumps out at me. You've got to just put this together, relax, get into alignment with whatever this is, and become the healing one. Do you have a support animal? What are we looking at here, Janet? How do I get you to focus on this? Are you writing me a novel, darling? You do not. You don't have a support animal. What do you need to apply for to have put together? Do you have, is there some, how do I do this? Devil's in the details, honey. And then I got you got to put something together or take something apart in order to fix what is broken. You don't understand math. You need a math tutor, Serenity. Janet, what do you need to take apart or put together in order to heal the world? Can I give you that? Or what do you think that you need to? One of those two things is either putting together or taking apart, because these are threes here. Threes are about super harmonies of the Three of Wands is about a super harmony of knowledge and inspiration coming together and creating you, the be all, the you all, the Queen of Wands. Oh my gosh, this is the Queen is the one that makes things real, right? Is this a health issue? Because the wands are coming out here. Or is this, did somebody die and you have to clear their estate? I mean, you're the magic here in these cards. You are the one that gets to dictate how all this is going to come out. So how do I steer you? What am I looking at? Do you know what the cards are talking about, Janet? Mm-hmm. Dun, 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 dun. We are waiting while Janet, your baby tested for that today. Oh, here. This looks like really good news. Okay, stop it. Here. How old's the baby, sweetheart? Janet, I need you to get into alignment with me. How old is the baby? Let's do this real quick. I can help you fix this, right? A year old. Well, here's the good news, right? I want you to hold that baby in their perfection, the same perfection that you saw them at the moment that they were born. Could you do that? Can you do that in your spirit? Can you go back to the moment that you first saw them and you connected into that baby's eyes, and then you saw their perfection? Can you feel that moment, Janet? Yes or no? Because this is key. Can you feel that moment of perfection of your baby? Yes. Okay. I don't ever want you to think of your baby in any other way. If something pops into your head and says, oh, there's something wrong with my baby's hurt, my baby's broken, my baby's anything other than perfect, you're doing it wrong. Do you get this? This is the beginning base of alignment. Are you with me? Can you do that right now? Can you commit to never seeing your child as anything less than its actual perfection? All right. And look at that. And that is the beginnings of how you heal whatever it is you're afraid that you're going to have to deal with. You're going to get into this emotional state of perfection with the baby, and you're going to hold the baby there, because whatever physical thing comes up, that baby's still perfect, right? You get it? Do you get it, Jack? Devil's in the details, right? Oh, Janet, this is beautiful. All right. Good luck. Janet, let me know what happens with the doctor. You come back next Tuesday and we'll throw some cards at it and see what you have to deal. Well, after you see the doctor. When are you seeing the doctor for the baby? You seeing them today? Will you be successful in fashion in 2025 and which month? Oh, Hadassah, I'm not a calendar, honey. You have to decide which month you choose to be successful in if you want to do it like that. See the doctor, see the baby in their perfection. No matter what, Janet, no matter what your diagnosis or prognosis might be, never see the baby in anything other than their perfection. All right, and practice that until you get until you get more knowledge about where you're going. Practice the baby being perfect in your emotional presence. Okay, and then once you have that diagnosis, prognosis, come back and see me, and we'll help you work out with whatever the doctor has given you at that point. But being afraid of what might happen, bad idea. Bad idea. So get into alignment with perfection.
Just wanted to make sure there was nothing pertinent that I missed.
No, Marley, it's not closed. It's sort of closed, not closed. It's 10:30. I've got an hour and a half left, so I can put you on my list. And let me just put the notes down for Janet here. After the diagnosis, Michelle, what is Johnny's intention with you? I don't know. Michelle, I want you to get into alignment with yourself and decide what is your intention with Johnny. And Susan Irving, you were up next. Good morning, Angela. Hello, all y'all. Now, where was I? Da, 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 da. Marley, getting Marley on the list here. All right, you guys follow. Tapping is clapping. Michelle, I guess that you asking about Johnny. You want me to read for you, honey? Or are you able to do this all by yourself? Anything you need to know about your dad tomorrow? You need to get into alignment and realize that anything that happens in your day tomorrow, you choose to make happen. All right, Michelle, we got you on the list. All right, who's next? Susan Irving. Are you still here, Susan? Susan, where are you? Oh, you're welcome, Michelle. Susan, where are you? Susan Irving, did you stick around? I know I got a huge delay on TikTok, but I don't on YouTube, but I don't normally have a huge delay on TikTok. All right, fine. Don't come up for air. You don't seem to be here. All right. I'll consider that a ditch. Bad to the bone. Are you still here? Hey, the quicker we go through the list, the quicker more people get readings. Annie, please don't spam the chat. I can. Should you tell Eric how do you feel? I want to get Annie, get into alignment. And if you want to be with Eric for the rest of your days and you think he is the most amazing human being on the planet, go tell him. Does Juan love you? Leslie, do you love Juan? Everybody's so other focused. Get your focus off of other people. Put your focus on yourself. Yeah. Bad to the bone. Where did you go? You didn't ditch me, did you? Bad to the bone. Where'd you go?
Exactly. Well, I remember in Nassau when I would go to school.
Bad to the bone. Thank you, Michelle. That's great advice. People are all concerned about what other people think about them. What other people think of them is none of your business. Hang on, let me get Serenity. Serenity, how do I even call you up when it's your turn?
Yeah.
I am going to go out on a limb and guess that we have lost Bad to the Bone. They'll be back, but they are not currently here. That's a ditch. Autumn Sunrise Healing. Where are you? Brianna, you ask just like that. Yeah, no, I didn't see your request, Sandra, but I will put you on the list. And then I'm going to put Brianna on the list. And right now, you guys, I'm going to hold the list closed temporarily. And we'll bring it back out. Hey, Rhoda, good morning. Here we go. Autumn Sunrise Healing. Let's see what we got for you, darling. Four Pentacles. Oh, yeah. That's nice. And so, ooh, you need boundaries. You need to put, oh, what is about a relationship? You're trying to put together a relationship. Who is this? Is this a relationship or is this a mother-son thing? Because I'm getting a queen and a knight here. Four of Pentacles in a position. And you want to attract this Knight of Swords to you. What are we looking at here? You need a boundary. You need to take somebody's freaking head off, woman. You need to exercise your power, your control. And yeah, and there's you've got a line. There's someone that you are with for years, and there is a line in the sand that they have crossed for you, and you need to express that to them. Do you know what line we're referring to here? And the longer you wait for it, the more that they think that you're okay with it. Do you know what the cards are talking about here? It's a give and take. This is about communication, honey. You need to decide to jump into that communication.
Hey, man.
And that's where your abundance in this relationship goes. Do you know what it's talking about? And it's like your timing is right here, right now, my honey.
How you doing?
Do you know what it's referring to,
Good,
Autumn?
man. Good. We're just in the middle of the Salon de Mente dog show. And okay. What's up?
They have stuff weighing on them. Okay. And how does that weigh on you, Autumn? Because this is you drawing boundaries. This is you drawing a line in the sand for them dealing with you. And this is a line a step too far for you. And you need to tell them. Do you know what the cards are referring to? Are they too negative for you? Are they too trapped in their past for you? What is the boundary that you need to put in line for them? This is almost the energy of taking them and shaking them awake kind of energy. Does this make sense? You're on a no. Oh, but okay. So that's the negative right there. If you're on a back burner, that's a negative. Why are you on a back burner? What is it that you are lacking in this relationship that makes you feel like you are on a back burner, on the back burner? And that's what you need to communicate. They need to know that whatever it is that is niggling you is niggling you. You get that? So it's not that it's necessarily negative. It's that it's not in alignment. You are not in alignment with this. And you financially, you're supporting them financially. You're supporting them financially. This is where this gives me pause. How long you intend to support somebody and their kids? What do you mean by supporting them? Is that financial or emotional? Because right, and I say to people all the time, you got to get it right. Okay, that's good. That's all right. But so what is the boundary for you? What is the line in the sand? Are they coming to, when they come over and you're with them, Are they, do you feel like a dumping bag, that they are dumping all their negativity on you, and that's the only reason that they come to you? Angela, because you had an ego inception when you were a little toddler and you live in your ego inception. That's why you're nervous.
Okay.
Get into alignment and you won't be.
That's the problem when you get into the 4-leader side.
You get lunch whenever you do see
There's so
them.
many companies, big companies that are making.
Okay, so where's the, what's the line in the sand? Do you feel like you're being taken advantage of? Do you think that there is something that you can say to them that will help put them on a better path vis-a-vis your relationship with them?
Yep.
What boundary, what line in the sand do you need to express in order to be all that you can be in this relationship there? And this is the question. Are they lost in the cancer? Are they lost in not finding a job? Are they lost in whatever it is that they're doing? Because at the end of the day, they are the ones responsible for their spirit. Do you see that? So you got to stop buying them lunch whenever you see them, because that's not your job to feed them. That's their job to feed them. And if everybody goes picking up the ball every time somebody drops them, people learn not to drop the ball, right? Do you want this person as a partner, or are you in a position where you just want to help them be better, right? And that's where your decision comes in here. This is your healing, your ability to bring power, support, and love to this person is really, really important. But if they're not bringing it back, because every time they come, they get you all pointy headed in your head because of the miserable situation that they're going through.
You're welcome. Talk to you soon.
Do you see this?
Yep.
I need a boundary here, and you don't have one, right? Draw a boundary. Are these people that this is somebody they actually know physically to see day to day in person? Yes. Oh, thank you for joining our team, Stacy. We appreciate that.
Why? What's up with you?
This is somebody that you know physically in real life that you see on a.
Oh, I'm bringing. I've got 5 or 6 cases to bring. I went through before I left last night. No, but I had just brought in a whole bunch the day before, and we hadn't really touched them. You could take a look at the minis if you want.
See them a few times a month, but you talk daily. Well, this is what I need you to do, and this is for you more so than them. What I need you to do is see them in their perfection. I don't want you to see they're broken. I don't want you to see their poverty. I don't want you to see they're out of work. I want you to see them as if they are perfect. Can you do that? Yeah, Jenny, yes, you are. Actually, you're next on my list, unless a Toph happens to come in while I'm still reading here. Get this, Autumn. If you're in alignment with yourself and you know that you dictate your path by how you feel, then feeding into their feelings of inadequacy or brokenness creates their inadequacies and their brokenness. Do you feel that? So in order to protect yourself and your own spirit, you need to put the boundary that says that they're not broken. There's nothing wrong with them. They're perfect, right? And give the power and control over their wrong and brokenness back to them, because this is not your responsibility at a spiritual level. And that inability to help them in spite of wanting to help them is what the boundary is. They need to be the ones, right? Can you help them? Do they have a decent CV? Can you help them write a CV? There's something that you can do to help them, and put in that boundary. Communication is key here. Telling them how you're feeling and why you're feeling this way, and that anything you can do to help them find a job, improve their situation, you're all up for. But sitting there just listening to how miserable and horrible their life is doesn't help you do anything but help them focus on how miserable and unfortunate their life is. Does that make sense to you? All right. You need that line in the sand. Have them come in here. I'll read for them. I'll help them find their own legs to stand on. You know what I mean? But it looks like they need a decent CV. Jenny, honey, you're up next. Oh, bad to the bone. You did miss me this time, unfortunately. What time we got? 22:11. They called. Oh, beautiful. Right? So I want you to feel your way through the relationship, Autumn, if it's going to be a partnership, if it's going to be a love relationship, then they need, oh, no worries, bad to the bone. I can bounce you back onto the bottom of the list, but if I call you again and you're not here, I won't read for you, but up to you. I don't mind folks saying, now I've got to leave for a bit. Can you hold my reading? And then I can do that for you. But you got to tell me you're leaving. Otherwise, I feel like you ditched on me. Jenny, where are you? Jenny, Jenny, I got your number. Hey, Stacy. Yeah, 22:11. I can indeed. All right, here we go. Jenny, let's see what kind of magic the world has for you to focus on with the universe. Oh, good morning, Rhoda. King of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, and the Three of Wands. Oh, that's fun. Somebody offer to be your sugar daddy? Holy crap. Is this a new boss? What is this looking at? Did your grandfather die and leave you as the... what is this? Wow. King of Pentacles. You have to be the solidity here in your existence. Oh, you're going back and forth to work. Bad to the bone. I get it. No worries. Jenny, darling, who is this? Who's this King of Pentacles? Page of Pentacles. Is this a boss? Is this a new... Did you just start a new job recently? Where are we? Jenny is typing a novel. You like this job? Is this a great job? Is this a lovely job? Why is this guy coming up? Is your boss a drunk? Why am I getting the Knight of Cups as your shadow card here? Because this is all about legacy activity. This is career quality, mentorship. No, she's coming up as a King of Pentacles. She may be a woman, but dude, she is a captain of industry. Don't you kid yourself. She's not going to make you the captain of industry. If that's what you're thinking, she's not a queen. She is a king. She is who she is. You can learn from her. You can learn a shit ton from her, but she will do nothing to make you be who you are going to become, short of you showing you how to be. Do you get this? Does this energy, do you make it? You got to look at her energy. So what is this? Why am I getting the Knight of Cups here? Why am I getting the Knight of Cups? So the Knight of Cups is she is, you want her helping you more. You want her to be better mentor. And she is totally focused on what is in her cup. Is that what I'm seeing? Sort of mistaken yourself in thinking that this woman would be a mentor rather than just an example. Is that the energy I'm getting here? Oh, that's even different. That is different. Okay, and I don't know if that came up as a, because you didn't want that to be read publicly, so I won't read it publicly. But I don't know why I didn't turn that. Now we're running silent, you guys. The Knight of the Knight of Cups comes up here because her focus is going to be on what's in that cup. What's in that cup is what drives her. We've already established that she is her own boss and she is who she is. Is your concern that you're going to lose the job because because this situation, or that you are going to be doing way more than you bargained for because of the situation. You're not worried about losing the job. Is it the picking up the slack, or your concern is how long this situation is going to go on and how the ending is going to play out? Because I got 2 10s here, which is great job, but I'm going to lose it. And you need to decide which focus you want to put your focus on, because that's where your happiness is, right? In the meantime, you got to go with the flow and take advantage of the ability to hold down the fort and create what you want to create. This suggests, I got the King of Wands coming up. Well, see, this is the cool part about tarot cards, Jenny, is that honestly don't know. In the end, everybody dies, right? King of Wands likely coming up here because there is an essence of everything coming out the way that you're hoping, wishing, wanting. But the communications that you're getting say that this is not going to be the way that it's going to come out. And so you're worried about the way that it's going to come out. And then if I follow it with the Death card, this is about being in control. And in this particular case, this is about being in control of your emotions. And the more in control of your emotions you are, the better decision you are able to make. As for your relationship, are we back to the Knight of Cups? What's in your partner's cup? Are you in the cup, or is something else keeping you from being in their cup? My question to you. And you have to make that decision. And that's where the 3s are coming from again. Right? You guys are in a relationship. You need to be in a relationship. You need to be communicating and talking to the people that you are in a relationship with. And if you're asking me, how is my relationship? Then you clearly are not in complete communication with that relationship. Does that make sense? What's in that Knight Cups? You're going back and forth. Dude, you got to get into complete and total alignment with yourself, Jenny, and decide whether or not A, that job, or B, that relationship, are what you want and need it to be. Are you willing to go through the depths of stress, anxiety, and foolishness for either of those 2 things? And if the answer is yes, then go all in and stop second guessing yourself. And if you're not willing to go all in, then go all out, right? But this is the decision that you've got to make. And you've been with them 2 years, and they can't be ours to be committed. Why? What's in their cup that it's not you? 2 years, you can't decide that you want to spend the rest of your life with this person. Jenny, you need to choose for yourself, regardless of what they want. If they're not going to commit, and you want to be in a committed relationship, then what the hell are you doing wasting your time with somebody who has no intention of ever committing because something else is in their cup? Do you get it? What is your commitment? You have to decide what is your commitment. And then once you decide, you go all in on whatever that decision is. You got it? Feel your way through it. Your spirit will tell you what your best pathway forward is at all times. Right? Well, good luck to you, Jenny. But same thing with your boss, right? Communication is key. Talking to your boss about how you're feeling and how you can help ameliorate the situation, because I got a feeling you're going to be picking up some slack. I don't see you changing jobs here, but there is an ending that you are looking at choosing. Oh, you did already. Well, it looks to me like you right. So there you are, and here you are, and you know why you just did that yesterday, Jenny. And now you got to feel your way through. And if it was the right thing to do, then you can feel it. So right here, right now, and stop second guessing yourself, people. Decide on your personal commitment in this situation, Jenny, and either go in or go all out. Don't let somebody else make it about them, because it's not about them. This is about you. This is your life. This is your go around, and it should be the best it can possibly be. Not a, oh, what if I could have maybe, oh, what if, go for happiness, sweetheart. Go for your happiness. And somebody else comes along for the ride, bonus. And if they don't, who cares? You're happy. See that? Shay, you've been trying to reach loved ones who've passed. Well, I'll put you on my reading list. I have some time. I've got an hour left. I'm going to close this list right now, you guys. And Marley, you are up next, honey. Oh, when I told, where did you go? All right, so those of you waiting for a reading, let me tell you who is on my list. I just finished writing the notes here, and we can see if we can get through them quickly. I've got Marley, who I'm going to read for right now. Hi, Marley. Michelle Kelly, who's watching us on YouTube over there, assuming they are still watching over there on YouTube, and I think that they are. Sandra, Brianna Wexler, Stacy Davis, Bad to the Bone, should they manage to come back from work again, and Shay Bush. And Shay Bush, we're going to try and raise some past loved ones who have gone on to the other side. All righty. Here we go, Marley. Da, 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 da. Marley out of the gate. Oh, wishing, hoping. I got the Star followed by the Fool. And then I got the Empress. Are you trying to get pregnant, honey? We'll start there. Are you trying to get pregnant? And you're not sure whether or not you're capable of, Marley. Okay, good. It's not pregnancy. What are you? This is a creation card. The Empress is about creating, about holding space for creating something amazing and wonderful. And what are you trying? What are you hoping, wishing for that you can create? What is this new path? Do you have job applications in somewhere that's going to have you moving forward with your career? What's this new path that you want to be on? Oh, this is your PhD. Holy crap. No kidding. Are you just beginning it, honey, or are you like close to finished? And your spiritual path. Well, it's the same thing. I'm sure you may or may not have realized that by now, but your spiritual path and your PhD are literally the same thing. Does that make sense? You're about halfway through and you're about to defend your proposal. And okay, so watch this. Now, what happens when you defend your proposal if they decide they don't like your proposal? What happens? I don't understand the PhD path in order to do this, right? Who do you have to get through? Who do you have to get past in this proposal? Because this is about delivering. You have worked how many years now to put this information together? You got to convince these people that you know what the hell you're talking about, right? Right. The worst that could happen, the worst that could feel for this answer, Marley. Get right here. Get right now with me. Feel for the answer. Do you feel that in presenting this proposal that you will be dismissed from the program? Yes or no? Quickly now. Just feel for the answer. You're going to feel the answer here and it'll ring like a bell. No, you're not. So the fear is that you're going to have to redo some of it. Now, feel for the answer here. Why would they make you redo some of it? Because you've missed something that they already know, or because whatever you're working on is just skirting that new piece of information, that new knowledge that proves that you are the doctorate, right? Is that how it works? Is that correct? Am I feeling that beautifully? You're going to love the next card, though. Is that a yes or a no, Marley? Oh, beautiful. Right. Okay. So you understand that the PhD dictates to the world that you've taught them something. Yes? Quick answers. Feel the answers here. Do you understand that that is the ultimate goal of the PhD, is to prove to them something that they didn't know in their specialty before, right? Have you taken control? Do you have the power of that knowledge that you've spent these years working on to teach them something new? Yes or no? Don't think about it, Marla. Give me feel the answer. Do you have that specialized knowledge and can you teach it to them, right? Now go be the teacher. Go show these fools. When do you present when's your presentation, honey? When is your oh man, I got you passing. No worries. When's your presentation? Oh, I got chills here. Holy crap. March, April. Well, your task, should you choose to accept it between now and then, is to see what else you can possibly bring to the table to blow their freaking minds so that there is zero doubt in their minds that you know exactly what you're talking about. So you've got what, 5 months, three, four, not even 3 months to really get solid in your head that you really knows this, that you are the Dr. Marley, that you know you are. You put all this work in, make sure that you are capable of, like, I mean, I don't know, point form. If you've got 5 things that you are teaching these professors in order to earn your PhD, then you need to know those 5 points backwards and forwards, no matter what question these guys are going to throw back at you. You study the earliest stone tools in the world. And nobody, there, right? So I guess I assume it's archaeology as opposed to history based, Marley. So you have, what do you need to pull together? And human evolution, right? Oh, so like this is sort of the energy of doctors going, oh no, see, do you know how we realized when human civilization really began? Thank you. No. The reason that we know that human civilization began is people started surviving broken legs, right? Navi wants to know if he and Abby are going to get married. Navi, you should be asking that question. Did Abby say yes? Did you even ask Abby yet? Devil's in the details, man. Yeah, I get cars jumping all over the place. All right, Marley. Hi, new subscriber, Aisha. Welcome. Nice of you to show up this morning. Hi. I read from a list for newbies here, you guys, so hang in there. We started caring for our elders. Exactly. Right. So your job, should you choose to accept it, is sometime over the next 3 months, make sure that whatever it is that you are going to teach all of us about what you have learned, you know backwards and forwards, and you are on solid legs, right? And if they come out and go, you know what? I'm not sure that this is quite exactly because we know this, and so that is automatically countered, which they won't be able to do if you really take the time to, you got 3 months here to really, really know what the hell you're talking about. You asked, but he didn't give you a proper answer. Well, then go back and ask him a proper answer. You need to be, Marley, the easiest way to be confident is get up every morning and ask yourself, what am I going to teach these doctors? And know it backwards and forwards, upside down, sideways. Make it your 30-second elevator speech. Like, what am I here to teach you? I am here to teach you that I discovered this, right? And they're going to walk out of there going, holy crap, Marley knows their stuff, right? And you got 3 months to practice that. Practice if you got a dog, if you got photographs, if you've got a Zoom account, sit there and practice. Does that make sense? Navi, darling, I'm reading from a list, and you're going to have to be patient. I don't know if I'm going to have room on the list at the moment, but be patient. And when I open up the list, we'll see if we can get you on there. Same thing for you, Aisha, over there. All right, where are we? Michelle Kelly, are you still waiting to be read for, honey? Marley, focus on the knowledge and delivery of the knowledge, right? Marley, practice your delivery to the doctors. They're going to make your day, man. You're going to get this PhD, but you just make sure you know your stuff. And here's the beauty of it. When you really know your stuff, doesn't matter what questions they throw at you, you're able to stay in your stuff. And that is what they want from a PhD candidate. All right, Michelle, here we go. Now, Michelle is watching on YouTube, you guys, so in case you're wondering why she is disembodied. Michelle, I got a 3 of Pentacles. This is work. This is hard work. And this is the Deuce of Pentacles, followed, Deuce of Wands, pardon me, followed by the 10 of Pentacles. And do you own your own business, Michelle? Do you have a business that you are trying to build or wanting to build, wanting to put together? Michelle, what am I looking at? Is this a business? No, but you want to. All right. First thing I'm going to tell you is write a business plan and do it. Because if you want to do it, stop waffling and go do it. This is the Deuce of Wands here. Is make the decision, go all in. Write the business plan, figure out what the 3 things you are needing to do every single day in order to make that business a success. Your business plan will tell you what those answers are. And go, go all in. What are you afraid of? You afraid it might not work? Are you afraid that you won't be successful? Because you know that if you do this right, the world is your oyster. But you need that business plan so you know what to do. Do you know how to do a business plan, honey? First step, I'm going to tell you, write a business plan. You just need to begin. No, you need to write the business plan, Michelle. I will tell you, as a retired financial advisor and a serial entrepreneur from the get-go, without a business plan, you are going nowhere. Nowhere. Write the business plan. Write the business plan. You need help writing the business plan, darling. Go to you in Canada, Michelle. Are you in Canada? You need a plan. Yes, you need a plan. Are you in Canada? Actually, I don't think it matters if you're even in Canada. You want to go to the BDC .ca website and find their business plan template. You can just type in BDC business plan template, fill in the blanks, and it will help you write your business plan. You're in Georgia. Okay, well, Aisha, you're not on the list yet because it's still closed, but I'm going to open it up. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 5 names on the list, and when I finish going through those 5 names, I will open it up. If you'd like to be patient, I may be able to get you on that list, but right now, we're going, I have to go by the list. All right. Michelle, BDC. Here, I'll type it into the chat for you. I want you to Google this. BDC business plan template. And do that. You got it. Just like I just typed into the chat. And go check it out. Fill in all the blanks. Don't worry about it. You're not being in Canada. It probably won't care. But the spelling will be, Canadian spelling. But go do that. And when you have finished with the business plan, Michelle, come back and have me read for you on a Tuesday morning and ask me if you missed anything. I love doing that when I do my business plans. All right. Sandra, where are you, honey? Oh, good luck to you, Michelle. This is gonna rock. You're gonna have the most aligned business plan you can possibly imagine. Just get into alignment and then do your business plan. All right, Sandra, here we go. Yeah, Grego's over there making all kinds of noise, prepping for the Peppermaster show that we are at the Salon des Métiers d'Art at Palais de Congrès. So when I finish reading for you guys this morning, we're going to jump in the car and boogie our bums down there and sell some hot sauce for the rest of the day. So if you're in Montreal, come to the Palais de Congrès and get your Christmas presents. We're there through Sunday. Alrighty. And then there were 2. Here we go. Sandra. Ooh, 7 of Cups. Look at you all stuck in the past. You need to make a decision. Oh, wow. Devil's in the details. Do you... I hate this card. I really, really hate this card. This is about being stuck emotionally in the past. And you can't move forward because the past is crippling you. And you need to make a decision to create your best life. And this may mean is this surgery? Are you looking at a surgery first off? And it scares you. What am I looking at that scares you here? What do you need to make a decision about, Sandra? It's a relationship. All right. And part of you is telling you that your best life is made walking away from them. I got my shadow card. I got a shadow. The first shadow card is the devil's in the details. I want you to take a look at this partner of yours. And I want you to look at what they are so focused on that it's not you. And is it their career or is it something else? You don't have to tell me what it is. Do you know what is in their cup that it's not you? Because this is soppy. This is really, really sad and icky, and we hate this card. We hate this card. But we're going to use this card to communicate. Oh, you don't know. Oh, that. Oh, thank you for joining our team. This, hey, Wild One, good morning. You need to find out what's in his cup. And here's the best part. If it ain't you in the cup, then it best be something that embraces you and allows you to live with. Because if it's alcohol or drugs or another woman, right, or another man, as the case may be, then he's not coming after you. He's focused on what's in that cup, because that's what Knights of Cups do. They go after what's in their cup. Whatever's in that cup, they're emotional drivers, right? And your decision is left, oh, right? And you don't know. And as long as you don't know, this isn't comfortable. So you either need to make a decision to either walk on or to communicate, find out what the hell is in that cup. And the second you know what is in that cup, then you're moving forward, right? Oh, yeah, you're moving forward. As soon as you find out what's in that cup, you have a decision to make. And I see you wanting to live your best life, and living your best life with a Knight of Cups is not you living. Well, he needs to learn how to communicate, especially, right? If he's a former addict, Sandra, then he needs to learn how to communicate that he can't take his focus off that cup. And if he can't take his focus off of that cup, he is stuck in that cup until he takes the focus off the cup and puts it on himself. And that is the key. And once he can put the focus on himself, then he can stand up and say, this is where I want to go. This is who I want to be. But if what is in that cup happens to be, right, you get dry, they call them dry drunks in the alcohol world. Hello. Can you guys hear me? I'm just going to message. My microphone has been taken over by the telephone, which shouldn't be ringing at all. Right? Do you get this? Wild One. Yes, I can put you on the list, honey. And in case you're wondering how, yeah, it paused because phone rang. In case you're wondering why Wild One gets to go on the list while the list is closed, is because Wild One is on my Toth membership list. And although her membership is about to expire. So there you go. Where are we? And by the way, you guys, we've raised over $500 for Zone Plus this year. Yours won't. Oh, okay. I'll take your word for it, Wild One. But TikTok says I want to get everybody to switch over to the Trimp so that it's going through automatically every month. So if you're going to renew on the psychictarot.ca page. Then go there. Psychic. Oh, it's backwards. I don't know. Psychictarot.ca. And look for the TRIMP membership. It stands for Tarot Reader in My Pocket. All right. Sandra, does this make sense? Find out what's in that cup. If he's gone out and is back to wherever they went, then they got to come back in, or, that is just where they are. And there's nothing you can do to help them without they help themselves. Make sense? But communication is everything. And once you know what's in that cup, girl, then you decide which way you're going. Because alignment is your everything. And if you're going to be with a partner, guys, you should be aligned with your partner. His marriage was bad. Well, that's unfortunate. Marriages are bad because we are the people that we are in those relationships when we're in those relationships. And so the trick is to not become who we hated ourselves as when we were in that relationship. And then maybe that's what's in his cup. But whatever he's got his focus on needs to be on his living his best life and include you in that. Otherwise, you're wasting your time. Does that make sense? All right, Wild One, look at you. Here we go. And I know Wild One is here. I just spoke with them. And I got my cards upside down. All right, time we got 11:11. You guys make a wish. 5 of Wands. Wild One, this is about communication. All right. Who do you need to communicate to that you want to put things together with? Daniela, is he going to stop hurting you? Daniela, when are you going to stop letting him hurt you? Thank you for joining our team. Who was that? I didn't have my glasses on. All I saw was the heart come up, you guys. First stage of the team quest. Ooh, I have no idea what that means, you guys. Congratulations. Team Cheers has been unlocked for all team members to send and celebrate. Whoa, you unlocked Cheers by joining the team, whoever that was. So right on. So the husband and the daughter. Oh, okay. So the daughter, where's the daughter? Are they still living with you right now? Are they living with you right now, Wild One, the daughter? Communication is key. You guys got to get all three of you into this same room talking to each other and dealing with whatever y'all are dealing with. She's not living with you. You want her to come for Christmas and you don't know how to put this together. What am I looking at? Because this is all, I've got communication. They've just got to decide to put in the efforts to communicate with each other. And you're going to get your wish here. You just got to creatively put them together. Did they have a fight and they don't want to talk to each other, but you want them to talk to each other? Is that what's going on here? Creativity is your friend. No, we just argue. All right. So the creative part, you're doing the arguing with her or they are? Who's doing the arguing? Who are you arguing with? Because this is practice, right? The idea is that either you want to work together, you and him are arguing. All right. So here's where the communication comes. If you and he are arguing about an adult child, you're doing it wrong. Good morning, Judy Fox. You get this? Your creativity lies in communicating that you want them to communicate. If they don't want to communicate, then there's nothing you can do about it. So you can't be grieving yourself over the fact that you have failed to get them to communicate with each other. Does this make sense? Your job is to hold them both in their perfection so that you're not arguing with him about things or people over which you have no control. If you're going to argue with him, you should be arguing with him about something that he is doing or something that he is saying about and disrupt. Do you catch what I'm saying? So the focus shouldn't be on how he feels about the daughter, but rather about how he deals with you about the daughter, right? He needs to be able to say to you, I don't feel right about this relationship with my daughter because this. And you need to be able to say, well, I'm not her and I'm not going to take my daughter personally, and be able to communicate with him. And just being able to discuss what it is that aggravates him or disrupts him in that relationship makes it easier. Is this going in the right way? This seems to be a practice coming together. Sandra, What are we looking at? But creativity is totally your friend. Get into alignment, see them both in their perfection, and let them be who they are. And don't worry about whether they are fighting with each other. This makes sense. So it's just a simple matter of separating yourself from the conflict. Where did you go? You're writing a novel here. This is all a decision on you. You got to take a chance, and then I get to create and you already know this. You know that creatively, just going with the flow is going to help you. Can I see it? Can I see you creatively putting it together through communication? Absolutely. Absolutely. You know what's missing here is you deciding to actively be the peacemaker. And rather than, I don't think I saw your comment, Wild One. I saw the arguing, but I didn't see the comment after that. Are you going to get a new comment? And Wild One is writing a novel. So it's interesting if you use a word that's blocked or muted, then your comments come up. They're supposed to come up in private so that only I can see them. But it seems sometimes I miss comments altogether. Where are you, Wild One? You posted 3. No, I'm not seeing them, honey. I have no idea what word you are using that is getting you blocked out. Anyway, this is all about practicing communicating with the partner so that your relationship doesn't become anything more than a relationship between you and them, and your daughter becomes removed from it. How old is the daughter? This is the fire of air, which has her coming to the table thinking she knows everything. And you know what I mean? Oh, I've got this thing. It's driving me nuts. Stop it. Hang on. Whoops. Back. Sorry about that. Hey, Laloom. I'm doing very well, darling. How are you doing? You're going to see us at Brome. You will see me at Brome Fair next year. Absolutely. Right now, we're doing the Salon des Métiers d'Art at the Palais de Congrès in Montreal through Sunday. So if you know anybody who needs some pepper sauce, send them on over. They don't have to come all the way to the shop. And the shop's open every day until 4 o'clock, until, I guess until Christmas at this point. Does this make sense for you, Wild One? You need to be creative in discussing with each of them what the issue is. Thanks, Laloom. This is about work and practice, right? You got to practice communicating, but you got to decide to go all in on practicing the communication. Hi, yes. Get it? Right. If you want to cover this a little more, feel welcome to send me a text message, Wild One, and we can cover it real quickly. But half of your expectations and desires for other people, I don't know why they're not coming through. Let's take this. We'll have a conversation in private message after. Feel free to, and we'll try this differently while I'm driving to work. I'm going to be in the car for an hour. And maybe we can get those comments to come through in private message. Because I don't know what word you are using that's getting zapped by TikTok, but you're getting zapped. Okay. All right. And who's next? Stacy Davis. Are you still waiting for your reading? All right. Stacy Davis. We got 40 minutes left here this morning, you guys. Your new relations and expectations. Brianna, you. I just read for you. You're to separate yourself from the conflict. Whose cards were these? Where did you go, Brianna? All right, hang on, you guys. You don't think that was for me? Well, I don't know who that was for, but let's go back. All right. We're going to read for Brianna. Want to be the same thing. Brianna. 3 of Swords. Yeah. Boundaries. And go into yourself. You're stuck in the past and you got to do the work to get out of your head and fix. This is, did you just break up with somebody or somebody just break up with you? What's the conflict here? What's this conflict? Because you're the boss here. You're the one in charge. You are the one that's going to fix whatever's broken here by putting boundaries to protect yourself into place. And the Hermit is really about going inside yourself or going into a situation of study. You guys are having some issues. Well, this suggests that have you guys broken up, gone into some sort of are you guys on a break? What's going on here? And who created this break? Because if you're not on a break, you guys feel like you're on a break. You're worrying about your job. Banana, worrying about your job is like praying for what you don't want. Stop worrying. This is right out of the gate. Right out of the gate, Brianna, you need boundaries. You're just trying to fix your relationship. Okay. Okay, so the relationship is broken. What is broken about it? What are these boundaries that you need to put into place? Thank you for joining us, Dima. Appreciate it. What is this boundary? What is this line in the sand that he has crossed and you're not sure that you are willing to go back across it? What is this? Right? There's a lack of communication and effort on their part. They're not coming to the table to it. So you are left in a position of wondering, do I really need to do this? Are you even coming to the table to put back this relationship together? Is that what this is? Is that what you need to study? Because frankly, if going back to what's been going on is the only way to go, then you strike me as not wanting to go that way. But you've got to take apart whatever this is that broke this in order to move forward. So this requires communications, right? But what's the ending here? What happened to cause this break, to cause you to go, oh God, we got to fix this, right? And is it fixable? Because this boundary says that if they are going to continue to cross this boundary, this is not a win-win situation for you, right? They're not helping. They're not coming to the table. And you are left here wondering, right? So the only one stopping you from moving forward is you. And if they're going to be like this, then you need to either learn how to get comfortable with them being like this or move on, because you need a partner, not an anchor. They need to fix it, right? So this is your boundary. I don't know what it is that you are arguing about, but this suggests that something happened and you went, no, I can't live with this. I cannot live with this. And I will not live with this. So you need to draw this line in the sand and you need to communicate it to them. And if you've already done that, then you need to walk away, get one with yourself, and figure out how you're going to move forward with or without this relationship first, right? Doesn't matter what they are going to bring to the table, but if you're going to put the work, effort, and energy into this relationship, then you need to be all in on being one with this relationship. This Eight of Swords tells me that you are the only one stopping yourself from moving forward. And if you want to move forward and be all that, then you either gotta stop being focused on what went before and making it all emotional and let him be who he is, in which case then you can live with whatever he's bringing to the table and you win. Or you decide that you can't live with whatever he's bringing to the table and you still win. This is about you, not about him. Does that make sense, Brianna? All right, let me know. I mean, ultimately, you got to feel your way through this. But if he's not on board for the two of you living your best lives together, then why are you together? That's your question for yourself. And you should not be going through life in total conflict all day, every day, just trying to get each other to be together, right? This is not fun. You didn't come here to bang heads with your partner all day, every day. You came here to have a good time and enjoy yourself. So choose to enjoy yourself. And if this relationship isn't going to help you enjoy yourself, then you are right to take control of the reins and move on, right? But you need to really, really feel your way through it. Is there something to work with? And if there's not, work away. This is about you. Now where are we going? Ninja Mama. You see 12th membership. And then I've got 3 names left on my list, you guys. Stacey Davis, Bad to the Bone, and Shay Bush. So, and then when I finish with those 3, if I have time left, I will open up and we'll do a free-for-all. Oh, maybe. Although Holly just came in. Hi, Holly. Good morning. Ninja Mama, where are you? Talk about somebody having to decide which way they want to go. Which way is up? Ninja Mama, where are you? Are you still here, darling? Ninja Mama. All right. Well, we'll dump. We will have to. Hey, Doc Talk. How are you? All right. Ninja Mama seems not to be here. She must have got called away. Who was next? I didn't have a lot of names left. Stacey Davis. Are you still here? Stacey Davis. Here we go. I don't know what's going on with TikTok. Having a hard time staying connected this morning or what? I don't know. And it seems that Stacey is no longer with us. All right. How about we go back to the top? Holly, you are here. Your memberships are on last legs too. When it's time to renew, Holly, don't renew through TikTok. Go on to mypsychictarot.ca and renew through TRIMP if you're going to renew. Oh, look at that. 4 swords. Look at the healing starting for you. Did you drew a line in the sand, did you? Holly, 7 of Cups. Ace of Swords. Oh, you've already made the decision. Yeah, so this is okay. I need you to give your permission. Give yourself permission to take this. This is, and don't listen. Anybody giving you grief and going, oh, but, tell them to mind their own business. You have made a decision that is about putting together your solidity and your power. And if here, this is temporary, right? This decision is the right decision for you, right? You feel the truth of the right decision for you. It's just nobody's business but yours. Just because this six that's missing here, there's a six of cups missing here because here's the six. This is a decision. Do you want to stay in the soppy, wet, if you will, horrible emotionalness of this, or do you want to come in from the cold? And this ace in the middle here tells me that you have decided to come in from the cold. Oh, the loom. You could do that. Actually, go to psychictarot.ca and take a look at your options there. TRIMP is the tarot reader in my pocket link, and YouTube will let me know. PayPal will let me know if you sign on. Can you get a love resting on BS? I have no idea what love reading on BS. Is BS a human being? I am on a list, you guys. You did. Well, you stick to your guns, Holly. That is the right thing. Devil's in the details. Understand that you have taken this stance because you need a human being as a partner, not as somebody who needs treatment. And if he needs treatment, you're there to support them. And if they're not going after, if they're not going to do the work, why are you going to carry them? Because the carrying of them just gives you this, right? I need you to pat yourself on the back and say, hey, this is me taking care of me and my kids. Do you feel the power of that, the truth of that? Who's giving you grief? Who's giving you grief? Is it one of the kids? Who's griefing you here, darling? Don't let the grief come up. This is nobody's business but yours and your husband's. While you stop giving, he's giving you grief. While you tell him to go do the work and to get sober. Oh, yeah, here, I'll type it into, can I type into the chat? Oh, I don't know if I can type into the chat. Let me see here. Oh, I can. Look at this. Go to PSYCHIC dot, psychic tarot dot, dot CA. That'll work. Go there and look for TRIMP, Tarot Reader in My Pocket. You just scroll down the page, you'll find it, and you can hook up with me there. This is Holly, this is you waiting to see what happens. And this is a position of comfort. This is an absolute position of comfort because now you've put the ball in his court. You get this? You are flexible. You are ready to move forward or work with whatever he's going to bring out of this icky past, right? As long as he puts it together. Look at this. This is you coming in out of the cold and going, no, we're going this way, right? Now you get to wait for him. That's all you got to do. But this is up to him. He's got to do this. Have you got a son giving you grief, sweetheart? This is his decision to make, not yours. Have you got a son griefing you? Does Marvin love you? Buffy, what does Marvin say about loving you? Do you not communicate? You don't know that Marvin loves you or not? Are you even in a relationship with Marvin? Communication is key, you guys. A line in the sand. Own it, right? Pat yourself on the back for having the power to stand up and go, no. I'm worth more than being dragged like this. He has a big decision you make. Yeah, you got it, Holly. Own that, and your life becomes yours, right? If he wants to come along for the ride, come in out of the cold, right? But that's his decision to make. And don't second guess it, right? If he can't make that decision and can't be the bigger person, and your support lies in being patient and waiting, but protecting yourself from the insanity of it in the meantime, then pat yourself on the back for having the strength to do that, girly. All right. And just stay in alignment. It's okay. Everything is fine. And if your kids are giving you a hard time, Tell them that your marriage with their father is none of their business and that this has nothing to do with them, that you both, regardless of where your husband is and regardless of where you are, both of you will be. I just check that, you guys. Log in. Watch it wanna next. Oh, maybe it won't. Log in. Watch it want a oh no, it worked. There you go. Look at that. All signed up, darling. Is that what came in? Hang on. Do. There you go, Laura. You are on board. Look at that. Excellent. Thank you. Welcome aboard. All right, so we're going to put Laura at the top of the list because she has joined the tarot reader in my pocket. That wasn't hard to do, was it, Laura? I have Bad to the Bone. Did you come back? Did you come back? And then I've got Shay Bush, who will I will read after Laura. Have a great day, Lori. Lori. Holly, have a great day. Love to you, sweetheart. Music, Kibaya. Can I read you? Yes, I can read you. Will I read you? Maybe. If I have time to read you, I will read you. All right. Bad to the Bone. Second call. How much will not be here? Hey, Jennifer. Good morning. All right. I'm not getting Bad to the Bone up for air yet. All right. So we go back to the top list, and we have Laura, who's just joined this morning. And I call it Toth because it started as Toth here on TikTok, but it's slowly becoming tarot reader in my pocket. You know, like that. You have access to me all day, every day, and I answer as quickly as I can and help you. The beauty of it is the staying in alignment, but you get the readings. All right, Laura, are you here? Where are you? I need you to come up for air. Loom, where are you? There you are. Good. All right, here we go. All right. 8 of Wands. Look at you go, girl. You need boundaries. It's followed by a Queen of Swords and then followed by the Art card. So is this a new opportunity, something that's been presented to you that you want to do and you don't know how to put it together? And you don't know how to fit this into your life? So what am I looking at here? What is this opportunity? And you don't think, oh, I get a Tower as a shadow card. So you're carrying misconceptions about this. What have you been asked to do that requires you drawing a line in the sand somehow, some way? Do you know what these cards are referring to, Laura? Line in the sand required. Do you know what we're referring to, Laura? TikTok is not being helpful this morning, or Laura is writing a novel. Laloom. Should be Laloom on here. No, you're here. Okay, good. All right. So this is an opportunity. This is something that's come up and you want to go after it, except something's in your way. You need to draw a line in the sand to make sure that this happens in your favor. Do you know what this line in the sand is? Who do you need to put boundaries on in order to put this together to your benefit? Do you know what I'm referring to? Thank you for the follow, you guys. I'm going to have 20 minutes left. Your ex for a new relationship. All right. So do you know what the line in the sand is that you need to... Oh, you need to tell the ex to back off. We're done. And it's none of their business who you're seeing. Are the children involved and this is what the issue is? Or are you just unable to break the ties that bind with this ex? Oh, no, you can have everything that you want without the ex. You just need to put those boundaries in place, honey. Is this new relationship already in the offing and the ex is just in the way? This is so cool. What about the new guy? I like the new guy. You need boundaries here, right? You have a house. Oh, it's a house and it's not children. Are you guys sharing the house? I mean, it's very present. It totally is. Yeah, well, if you're still sharing a house, then you need to be creative about this new guy. But I really like the energy of this going after. You need to have creative boundaries in place for if you guys are not together, but you're just sharing the house because it's convenient financially. This is brilliant. And if you can live like that, that's great. But if one of you ends up in a relationship, then you need these boundaries in place so that you can put this together and have all of this continue to work. And it's like you're second guessing yourself that having this relationship is going to cause issues for you. But you need to choose whether this is going to be your joy, your bliss, and or your abundance. And the two nines here missing are the what you don't know and you don't see. The 9 of wands, which is about healing and health, brought about because you're able to have communicated with each other and in alignment spiritually. And the 9 of swords, which is all being in all your head and afraid of what might happen. Do you get it? Communication is your best friend here, but I like this relationship for you. He's a king of swords, very much in control relationship. This may require you changing your living conditions in order to be comfortable and happy, but you shouldn't have to. If you two are truly broken up, then you can put it together in such a way that this does not bother either one of you, and you can go your separate ways without having to change living arrangements. Does that make sense? But communication is your thing. And if he can't handle you dating, then you need to change your living arrangements. Does that make sense? Maybe time to sell the house. I don't know. I don't have that kind of ace here. I have you guys talking and communicating and putting it together so that you can put it together. But you need that separation for self. All right. I will get you a message sometime over the next 48 hours or so, Laura, through private message, get you my phone number, and anytime you need to text me or message me, you are welcome to. And we'll pull cards for you if necessary. All right, where are we? We got 18 minutes left. Shay Bush, are you still with us this morning? And where did you go? I've lost my chat. There we go. Shay Bush, where did you go? There you are. All right. Now you had an actual question. We were looking at, you have several people who've recently passed away that you would like to communicate with. Is that right? All right, let's see who we can pull up here. Thank you, Jennifer. Love to you, darling. Your one best friend. Well, let's see if we can get them. Oh, my arms are on fire, honey. So this bodes quite well. Let's see what we can find out. Aisha, you hang in there. We might get this open in a couple of seconds. Oh, I got a King of Pentacles, King of Swords here, followed by a Hanged Man. Oh, that's lovely. Tell me about your best friend. I got the Heir of Air here. Capricorn, Aquarius. Would have been their birthday coming up soon over the next couple of weeks. Is this your best friend, sweetheart? Shay, is this your best friend? Heir of Air, Sun 57. Her name is Violet. She's an Aries. Your aunt who passed is an Aquarius. I got your aunt. I got an Heir of Swords. I got a so this is the King of Swords. This is about being the energy. And you just got to relax into it. And what did your aunt, what were you supposed to write? What writing, what idea, what writing, what something connects to your aunt that you were supposed to do you haven't done yet? Because I got, how long ago did your aunt pass? I've got this Vav, sun and moon, rising and setting. She wants you to go back to school. She sure as hell's old. So what are you waiting for? Why aren't you going back to school? She died a year ago and you haven't started, you have not applied for school yet. Why not? You told her that you were going to. Oh, and if you can't reach her, you're not going back to school, right? Here's the issue with reaching dead people on the other. Oh, and you just had a 1-year-old. Okay, and okay. So how does the 1-year-old prevent you from going back to school? This is it. You can do this, right? This is the King of Swords is coming up here because one, your aunt knows that you can do this and you know that you can do this. You just got to get focused on this and do this. And I've got the shit or get off the card. And it's like you're using the 1-year-old as your excuse to not apply. So what are you waiting for? This is so. Your aunt is screaming at you. Shit or get off the pot. She wants you to further it. She sure as hell does. She wants to know why you're not furthering it already. You could do 2 classes a semester even and do it piecemeal while you've got this teeny baby in the house. I understand how difficult having a toddler in the house is, but as long as she's trying to tell you here, the energy that I'm getting, the power of this woman that she's presenting as a king amazes the hell out of me. The King of Swords here says, be who you know that you are. You are smart enough to handle all of this. And you are emotionally choosing not to handle all of this and using the baby as an excuse. You know it. She knows it. She's trying to tell you, look at this. And you're using it to stay in your head. Because why? Ah, there you go. This is what it is. All right. So stop struggling. Get help. You're the only one preventing yourself from moving forward here, sweetheart. Right now, you are this is a choice. This is your aunt. She's coming down here. She's slapping you on a wrist and going, what the hell? What the hell? Get in control of yourself and do what you know that you need to do. Shit or get off the pot. If you need help, go get help. But you're the only one preventing yourself from moving forward. And again, I got 2 wands here. I got the 2 aces here. I got the Ace of Wands. I got the Ace of Swords. You can choose to be all in your head about it and, let the people who passed be your reason for being where you are. Or you can realize that you are the one that's choosing to put yourself in this position. Either way, you got to get the hell into control and decide to get yourself out of this situation and get back on the path of doing what you know you need to do. And you got to make this decision, and nobody else can make it for you. The dead people won't make it for you. If you can't reach your aunt, it's because you are blocking yourself from reaching your aunt. If I can pick her up, then you can. And why can't you pick her up? Because you don't want to listen to what she has to say, right? And one of the difficulties of being trapped in sadness and negativity and addiction is that if we can't become one with ourselves, then we can't pull ourselves out of that hole. You get it? And we will, as pointy-headed little ego bodies, drag ourselves down into that hole and stay there. And if we choose to never climb out of that hole, we will never climb out of that hole. Does that make sense? Do you see where I'm pushing you here, Shay? My first words to you are, you know where to get help. Go get it. Go get it. Get help. And if you don't know where to get help, send me a message. I'll get some details out of you and I'll help you find help. That makes sense. But I'm pretty sure you already know this is an ace. And you know which way to go. All right, those of you waiting to see, I've got 11 minutes left. So if you got a question you want burning answer to, we're going to do free-for-all for the next 11 minutes. And go ahead. Aisha, you feel free to type your question into the chat. And I will pull these up as they go. So we're going to do a free-for-all for the next 11 minutes, guys. If you have a question burning a hole in your soul, feel free to ask it right now. We'll see what we can do to get you an answer. Is Louise happy with C? Louise wants to go after brighter pastures. No, I don't think they're happy with C. I think they are being called to go after something other than C. And C is just a jumping off spot. Mila. Aisha, you got your question over there, honey. Please type it into the chat. Will A reach out? Jennifer, no. As a matter of fact, I think you should reach out to them. It's a Page of Swords. Barbara, will you be engaged in 2025? You want to be engaged? Barbara, go ask him to marry you. Look at this. I get a yes on that. You have, and they haven't reached back. Well, if you love something, set it free. If it comes back, it's yours. If it doesn't, it never was. Jennifer. Aisha Sharif, are you over there? You're going to type that question or not? I got here. Is it possible, Jennifer, is this youth and they don't know what they want? They don't know. There's something keeping them from going after what they want to go after because they are focused on this cup and they want something else and they are sort of trapped in a limbo. This got nothing to do with you. And your task, should you choose to accept it, is to see them in their perfection. I got an Emperor coming up here as a shadow card for you that says that you've got to put rules and boundaries in place to protect yourself from the universe, especially in this case, because they haven't made the decision that you need them to make to go forward. And it looks like Aisha is not going to ask the question. Raven, do you have people around you that are jealous of you? Queen of Cups says that you create the emotion that you choose to feel. If you think that people are jealous of you, then there are people that are jealous of you. And if you would like to put your focus on the jealous people, then put your focus on the jealous people. But your best bet is to listen to the moon's advice and take a look around you and see what you choose to see and move away from the people. If you think they're jealous of you, stop dealing with them. Tell them to go live their own lives. They're trying to live their lives through you. You got to be brave enough to say, no, I'm not playing your games. Go away. That makes sense? Do. I like this. Stop living other people's lives and what other people want for you, you guys. Hey, Caribou, good morning. How are you? Pull a card for you. Tough membership has its advantages, you guys. Hi, Nat. Good morning. Oh, Knight of Cups, 10 of Wands, King of Swords. This looks like a yes. What do you want so badly? I have to tell you to go after it. Who is this? Is this a big fish? What are we looking at, darling? Go after this. Don't be afraid to go after everything that you want. Thank you for the burst fast, darling. This makes sense. You get to choose. Be the captain of industry. Be the person that you know that you have your business plan, Caribou. You have your business plan. Yes, no. Yes, no. You have a business plan. Have you written this business plan? Who's drinking? And painting. And you're worried. I don't know what you're worried about. No, Nat, actually, the list is where it is at the moment. I don't think I'm going to get another reading in here after Caribou Country this morning. You don't wish for business. You're so tired. Well, honey, what's in your cup? What can you go do that you don't have to do all of this work, all of this challenge, all of this captain of industry? You don't want to be this. What do you want to be? Relax. You don't have to do this. If you don't want to do this, you don't have to do this. But what you got to do is be happy about what you are going to go after. So, what do you want to go after? If you could do anything other than this, what would you do? Do that. And take advantage of your membership. Um, and send me a message. You need to find a passion again. Well, I can help you. I can help you find that. We can do that through the cards. But all right. I am going to ditch on you guys this morning. I appreciate you all coming in here and paying attention to the tarot. Love you guys to pieces, but we will see you again next Tuesday.